at them, do you think I can find them?
You find something? Never. Never. Hey everyone, did you notice I changed the quote? Yes, I remembered. Festa,
No.
Colin, I remembered to change the quote.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, well, it's only actually because I had to go in yesterday and change all my video title cards to say 2022. So I was like,
Yeah,
while
I
I'm
had to
here.
do that.
Yeah, while I'm here. Have you got it set up so you just change the image and you don't have to go in and re-edit your little videos and stuff?
Oh yeah, I just changed the image, mate.
Yeah, because it all feeds to us. Very clever. Sorry, inside baseball there. Sorry, folks. Talking shop. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Warhammer Sunday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye. Only joking. I'm a bit crazy.
Happy 2023, peeps.
Happy 2040 50 12. Yes, welcome everyone to Warhammer Sunday, that time of the week when Colin and I sit down and build some Warhammer. And that's about it, really. That's all we do. We just talk nonsense for 3 hours and build Warhammer and stuff and maybe do some painting. But I'm doing building today. Colin's doing some, I assume, painting or building, or who knows?
I honestly don't know at the moment what I'm going to do. I'm at the pigment stage with that and I want to build the base, so I might start something new.
Ooh, well, we'll go into that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yes, before we get going, as always, the usual shout-outs. I'll get these out of the way, fast and furious. Just don't ask the Rock to join in. Yes, welcome to Warhammer Sunday. First of all, let me thank. See what I did there? A little bit of current affairs with the Rock. And
I am impressed.
And the falling out with the Vin Diesel, and I know all the things. I know at least one thing about Fast and Furious.
You're good.
One thing. Yes, big shout out to all the people that make this channel and content possible. First and foremost, to my corporate supporters, emodels.co.uk and goblingaming.co.uk. Your one-stop shops for all your tabletop and model making needs. Links in the description below the video. And use the links that are in there, not just the normal websites, because that tells them I sent you and I get some income from that. So use those links. And of course, to my patrons and my channel members, without whom this channel would not exist and I would have to go and get a job and I couldn't look after Mama Foxx. So this keeps me working from home. Your support keeps me at home working, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you massively. If you'd like to support the channel, if you're not doing so already, you can just like and subscribe. That's a good way of doing it. Like and subscribe. But there you go. There it is. If you want to help support the channel and keep it alive, you can become a patron at patreon.com/modelmakingguru. The address is on the screen there somewhere. Or you can become a channel member by pressing the join button underneath the video. Either way, you get loads of exclusive bits and bobs, and you also get access to the live 24/7 Zoom live hangout chat thing where you can go on camera and build models and hang out with people who are awesome any time of the day, any day of the year. There's also a Facebook chat
across
well.
the bottom of the screen for you.
Oh, lovely! There you go. Thank you. And there's also a Facebook chat that goes with it for those who don't want to necessarily go on camera or can't go on camera. So there you go. So yeah, do become a channel patron or a channel member. Do the same for Colin as well, because he's got his own channel, as you all know, Festa67's Workshop, and that's patreon.com/Festa67's Workshop, or press the button underneath any of his videos, and you can help support his channel as well. And you also get access to the Zoom and the Facebook Hangout if you support him. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Yep, there you go. Don't forget, of course, if you're watching this, it's all about you guys in chat, so please come and join us in the chat. If you're watching embedded in Facebook or Twitter, then click on the YouTube icon, bottom right-hand corner. It'll take you to YouTube where you can carry on watching and join the live chat. And if you're watching on a mobile device, scroll down, the chat might be underneath the video. I'm getting faster with that. I'm getting faster.
You're getting quite professional with it.
I'm getting kind of to the point where I'm talking almost as fast as Duncan in one of his old Warhammer painting videos. Like some of the old, you remember some of like the later ones where he was getting towards the end of his time there and he was like talking really, really fast, and it was like, he was just like...
It goes into wrap-up mode, doesn't he?
Yeah, so now we're going to paint this thing. You need to do two fingers. Paint. Next scene. Yeah, you can tell the ones he wasn't keen to paint because he just talked really fast. Anyway, yes, welcome everybody to Warhammer Sunday. It's me and Colin. Colin, thank you to you as well for being my companion on these streams for the last, it's almost a year now, I think, isn't it?
It's almost a year, mate, yeah. Something like that.
God, you had hair when we started.
I call me God, mate. Colin will do.
You had hair when we started, though.
No, I ain't had hair since I was about 24, mate.
You killed the joke, man. Oh,
That's
hello.
all right, mate.
Yay. So, yes, so thank you for being a good companion on the stream for the last year or so, almost a year.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a lot more fun since I'm doing these not by myself. Because
Well, what got you was the frolic, wasn't it? You've done a
Yeah.
couple of them, and you kind of got into having a co-host. And,
Yeah.
it does make it easier. doesn't
It's
it?
a lot easier. Plus, it's funnier. It can be funnier for the viewers.
Yeah, normally at my expense.
But yeah, that's pretty much. But there you go. But yes, we shall have a quick look at what we're doing in a minute while you're deciding.
Yeah, I'm still hunting for them missing decals. I've put them down somewhere safe, haven't I? Really?
That'll be in the safe place that you always forget. I'll have a quick look and chat and see who's in while you're doing that. We have Mayhem Model Works was the first in. He said he's apologising for ducking out earlier in your stream. He had adult things to do, including attacking the fire alarm because its backup battery seemed to stop. And I says to him, the idea of Andy doing anything like adult makes me both proud and terrified at the same time.
Yeah, I must admit, it does send shivers down my spine.
It's not something you want to think about, is it, really?
No.
You Gordon's in. Welcome. I said you. I'm saying you now. It's your fault getting me say I'm dropping my H's.
Yeah, is that you or you?
That's you, yeah. You, not you. Welcome, you. Panzer Koenig is in. Welcome to you as well. Not to you, I mean to Panzer, you know. Jeff Light is in. Welcome, Jeff. Happy New Year to you. And Peter Davey says, moi. Everybody's doing French pretend Hollywood kisses. Moi, 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 moi.
Oh, right.
So, moi to everybody. Mayhem says, brrr. Let's have a look here. Cora Pink is in. Welcome to Cora Pink. Welcome to you, my friend. Lynn Dipple's in. Hey, Lynn. Big hugs. She does hugs and all multicoloured hearts to everybody. And also says, brrr. Who else have we got in? The Bobbins and Mac are both in. Hello to you. Both Happy New Year to you too. Peter Davey, we've done. I think that's everybody at the moment that's in the chat. So if you are watching, do come and join the live chat. We've got 21 people watching, but like 7 people in chat. So if you are watching, come and join the live chat. You get to ask us all kinds of questions. Yeah. You get to ask us all the cool questions, except religion and politics, but most anything else is acceptable.
Anything else? Yeah.
Yeah, anything else, we'll make something up, don't worry about it. So, yes, Colin, I'm going to put you full screen because you might have 1 or 2 things to choose from, mightn't you?
Sorry, mate, I was just stretching up to get something down from up the top, mate. Bear with me.
Oh, okay, I'll take you off full screen. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, because you've got maybe 1 or maybe 2 things you could possibly start building. Maybe I think you've got maybe 1.
Yeah,
haven't
I
you?
don't know whether to start building or do some painting. I don't know what to do yet.
What's your spidey sense saying?
My spidey sense is saying, try not to multitask because Foxx will ask you a question.
Let you carry on with that. I'll show people what I'm going to do.
Yeah, just give us a minute, mate.
Oh, bless him. Well, as you know, I got the oh god, what's it called now? It's all these stupid fantasy words that mean nothing. Mortisan Tithe-echelon. No, it's the Ossiarch Bonereapers Mortisan Tithe-echelon battleforce set. It's just all the nonsense words that just mean nothing. Nothing. Games Workshop, you're just taking the mickey now. The Ossiarch Bonereapers Mortisan Tithe-echelon set from Mama Fox at Christmas, and I'm working my way through building those. So far, I have assembled the Dukes of Hazzard Combine Harvester, which is this bad, but I'll put myself full screen because I may as well, mightn't I? Put myself full screen. I've built the Dukes of Hazzard Combine Harvester, which looks, when I started building it, I'm like, wow, this thing's tiny, it's rubbish. But now I've built it, it's quite big and it looks fantastic.
Coming up quite nice.
It's done, it's built. But look at that puppy dog head. How can you not like that puppy dog head? That sort of dinosaur puppy dog.
Oh yeah, that is good, isn't it?
He's going, oh hello, rawr, because he's very polite.
Have you been doing puppy dog barky sounds?
Well, I've decided he's kind of posh. So he kind of goes, oh hello, rawr. I'm going to take your bones now, rawr. So he's a polite bone reaper thing. So he's on there. He's got a little stand so I can paint him in a handle, and then that's his base that will go on when he's painted. So I've got that off so I can get inside and paint him. So he's been done. Now I will admit, yesterday while I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching. Did you do a stream yesterday, like night?
Yeah. No, Ross did a stream last night.
No, what was I watching? Oh no, I was watching. I can't remember. I was watching a video last night. It was a Warhammer lore video, and it was very funny. But
you sent me the links, didn't you? That was
I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, I watched a couple of videos. It was quite funny. So I did a couple of builds while I was there because nothing else to do. So I built the Mortisan Bone Shaper, which is the guy that I assume assembles the bone warriors from bones, because he's a bone shaper.
Yeah.
So here he is, shaping some bones with weird ethereal nonsense.
Oh wow, cool.
On some kind of enormous skull that makes no sense, but it's also got some kind of weird circuitry in the back, so I don't quite know what's going on there. I'm going to have to look at like photographs to see how to paint that, because I don't know what that is in there. So I don't know what that's meant to be. But yeah, there you go. So that's a dude making a Skelly Bob, and the arms on that are pig to get on, because they don't fit, they just go in. So you have to figure out how to glue them. And I also made the yesterday I finished by making the Bob Mortisan, Bob Dobalina soul slasher thing.
I like
Bob,
your pronunciation there.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's called. The Mortisan Soul Reaver Bob Dobalina. Bob.
That's up there with mine, that is.
Yeah. So I think he's the guy that rips the soul out of dead dudes. He's got the big scythe for soul ripping. So I've done him as well. So what I'm going to do today, I see, I'm filling time quite nicely, aren't I?
You're doing well. I'm just sorting me wires out. I am.
You were.
Just trying to get back to me chair, mate.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to today build some of the either Necropolis Stalkers or the Immortis God. I think I'm going to do the Necropolis Stalkers because they've got 4 arms, big swords, and they remind me of the Fallen. They remind me of Vandals from Destiny. So I think I'll make them, but these are really quite tall. They're bigger than normal dudes. I'm going to make them today.
Alright, let's
So I've got many bits.
get myself sat down.
Are you with us, love?
Getting there, getting there. It's because I didn't get me stuff ready before the brunch because I got chatting with Dave and I'm a bit...
See,
bit
Dave's
behind
like that.
schedule
Dave's like
today.
that, you see. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't forget, folks, if you're in chat, Colin and I will have the chat in front of us. I've got it here.
I haven't yet.
You'll get there. You do need to make sure you catch our attention, though, if you want us to answer a question or to get something over to us, because we'll have our lenses on and we won't be able to see it. So, as you can see, a couple of people have done there. They've put the my names in orange boxes. So you just do @ModelMakingGuru or @Festa67's Workshop, and we can see that. Or you can do a super chat by pressing the dollar button underneath any one of the videos, and that way it makes it dead obvious we can see it, and it puts the animation up on screen as well. I think it might not. Yes, it will actually. So you can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's have a look. So where are we up to? A couple of comments in there. Athelman Nichols says, "Afternoon, Colin, Foxx and Lynn. I'm back from exercising my right arm, washing my car, but now it's raining. Why did I bother?"
Oh, hello.
I haven't washed my car in 5 years. But then again, it is a rat rod, so...
Yeah.
Mayhem Model Works. So the left hand is Bo and the right is Luke. Oh, for the Dukes of Hazzard Combine Harvester.
Oh, right, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he died, didn't he, a few years back, didn't he? Him? Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Roscoe P. Coltrane. They're probably all dead by now, probably. Reese is in from RJC Models. Happy 2022. Yes, I forgot to say Happy New Year to anyone who wasn't there for the New Year stream. Happy New Year to all of you.
Yeah.
He's hoping it's not absolute balls like last year.
That was a good night, that was. That was really nice.
Good night, that was. And it will only happen once every 7 years.
Yeah, it was just nice to see in the new year of all our mates, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
Yeah, so if you missed it, you have to wait another 7 years now until we can do a New Year Friday frolic. Because it's... Hello. Panzer Koenig has become a channel member. I don't know if that's actually correct or if he's always been a channel member. I don't know. My chat, there we go. Oh, it's an anniversary. He's been a member for 12 months. Thank you, Panzer.
12 months, yeah.
Thank you, Panzer, for your continued support. Big hugs. Let's have a look. Yeah, happy 2022. Mortisan Soul Reaver Legacy of Cain Vampire Monster, says Mayhem. Yes.
Ooh.
I think you missed Disney Plus on the end there. Mayhem says, "Colin, please teach Foxx how to murderize words properly, damn it." Jeff Light says, "You're just as important, Lynn. NHS can't function without the pharmacy." Because, yeah, Lynn works in a hospital in the pharmacy, doesn't she?
Absolutely. Without Lynn doing her job, none of us on the wards would get our meds. So,
well, although she's an American, we're not, but yes.
Yeah.
Our American colonial cousins wouldn't get their meds. But yes, you do.
He has to correct me, don't you?
I do. It's in my contract. We have to give the people what they want. So yes, you're doing valuable work, Lynn. Hugh Gordon says, afternoon, Colin and Foxx.
Hello, you.
Got a new motor. Now, Colin, are you done? Are you ready?
Yeah. I
believe you might
box openings, but
well, I believe you might have one or possibly two. Oh, you're going to open some boxes. Have you done them?
I haven't filmed any of that yet.
Oh. Do you want to open them today, or are you not going to bother? You don't want to do it today?
I don't know what to bloody do today, to be honest with you. I don't know if to get the WAS bomb down and do a bit of chipping on that, or what.
Ooh.
I know you want to see all me goods anyway, so I might as well dig them out.
Just for anybody who didn't see did we do it on Friday? I think we did, didn't we?
We did some on Friday.
Anybody who didn't watch on Friday? Colin may have increased his stash by 1
or 2.
2.
3.
Shall I put your full screen for the screen of shame?
Yeah.
There we go. Stand by for the moment of shame.
Just getting me bits out.
Athol says, Happy New Year to Mama and Foxx. I hope all is better in 22 than 21 was for you both. Thank you very much, Athol. Right, so here we go. That's a big box when you see it on camera.
Yeah, you've got one of these, haven't you?
I'll find out when it turns up, you gimp.
Oh, is it still not turned up? Oh, that's a bind, mate. Well, being that yours hasn't, I'll show mine. Look at that lot, folks. Yeah, and you're gutted, didn't you? Because I ordered mine after Foxx ordered his.
I ordered mine from Goblin Gaming, and then I said to Colin about an hour later, you should go and get one of these. So he ordered his. He's in London, I'm 5 minutes from Goblin Gaming, and he's had his, and mine's not turned up yet. That's not right. That's not right. I'm far more important.
Yeah, and you get all of this lot, folks.
Look at that.
Big mech with shock attack guns, Rutherford and Gretchen, knobs. You get the Wasbomb Dackerjet, all variants in there. You get the Death Killer Wartrite, and you get boys. Look at that lot.
Yeah.
And this is where that matey that does the Orks comes in that I was on about on the brunch.
Oh yeah.
He does some seriously sexy painting, so I am going to leave them until I've binge watched that guy and Duncan before I even get into painting them bad boys.
Keep in mind that Duncan and that guy's name I've forgotten already, the whatever it is, Brush. They're like
Infinite Brush or whatever is.
Yeah, they're like an ocean apart. But you'll get a good balance for like entry level and.
Yeah, so got that one box of goodness.
Whoa, if anybody wants to pick one of those up, by the way, they're only available at Christmas and they sell out very, very quickly. So, but Goblin Gaming do have a few left in stock. So it's basically 200 quid's worth of stuff for about 100 quid. So if you want to pick one of those warbands up, or from a lot of the other factions, use the Goblin Gaming link down below. They've got a thing on their front page about the battle forces. They're the Christmas battle force. So you get in a whole load of stuff at half price. So go and grab them.
And of course, when I ordered that, I was coming out of the website, and I must have leant on the keyboard because that added itself to the basket.
Did you accidentally press a button?
Yeah, and I think I might actually open this up today.
Yeah, I'm thinking that, to be honest.
You kind of like that one as well, didn't you?
It's a dirty, great big squig. How could you not like it?
So yeah, this accidentally fell into the basket, and yeah, so I'll be opening that up, I think, because we've got to have a look at the box and what's in there. And
it's an armoured squig. Who's the guy in the top right there that's been separated out?
Him.
What is it?
Doesn't say who he is. It just looks like a fat green bloke going, yes, some of that.
I knew a girl like that once. There seems to be some sort of thing going on with his crotch area though. I can't quite tell from here.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a bit of chainmail sporanage with a skull where his brooch and earrings are. So yeah. So that'll be the one we open up today.
Lynn says Goblin Gaming doesn't ship to the US. They don't at the minute because of obvious reasons, but you'll find traders in the US that might have the same thing. It's still like half price for everyone because that's what these packages are. They're reduced. So have a look on some of the US retailers.
Got a ground stock gun hauler. Now this is going to be airbrushed. This bad boy. This is going to be filmed.
Yeah.
Because all of those metals and blends and that. Yeah.
Duncan does show paint in that, but he does it all brushwork. It looks really good. It's just not as nice. smooth as that.
Duncan's a better painter than I am. Bloody hell. Yeah. So we got that bad boy. To do. This is still going. I've still got the other one to arrive yet. That's supposed to be turning up this week. So I got that one.
What's the other one? I don't know what the other one is. Oh, you've not told me. I don't know what that is yet, do I?
No, nor do I, because it's my big Christmas present.
Oh, right.
Got Ork truck.
In it. It's truck.
It's a truck and it's Ork and it's got a big old dangly ball on it and all of that.
Well, it's good to have a dangly ball. Although 2 is better than 1, I've heard.
Yeah, so got that one to do, and I'm sure I can come up with something to go in here, some kind of rapid Ork laser cannon, bluster blaster, shoot everything on sight type contraption.
Yeah, you basically make an ocean-going liner out of that, won't you?
Yeah, so that'll get slightly modified. I'll try and keep it within boundaries.
You don't. Your boundaries are like, if you were a video game, you'd have an endless procedurally generated map. There'd be no boundaries at all.
We got some ground stock thunderers. I had to drop something, didn't I?
What have you dropped? Go on, what have you dropped?
It's the other box with the other thing in it.
Oh.
Caradron Overlords. Yeah, these steampunky looking type blokes.
Steampunk dwarves.
And yeah, I do like the look of them. Look at the size of his old blunderbuss. That sounded wrong.
Matron.
So we got that one.
I get the impression that one of them should at least say "Arr."
I'll just get my grabber of goodness down. Being that, I'm useless and I keep dropping things.
Dropping.
Hold up. I will get it.
Panzer says, Colin would like to point out he is not in the Warhammer hole. He's not in the hole because what he's done is he's got to the bottom of the hole and he's dug it all out to make a crater rather than a hole.
And then we got an Endrin Master with driggable suit.
I think Endrin is like engine. I think that's like
basically a geezer there with a big ass mechanical
floaty
shenanigans on there of mechanicalness. So.
Yeah, flotacular.
So yeah, got a fair old few bits there. You could accuse me of being down the hole, I suppose.
Especially when you've still got one more on the way.
Yeah, but these were Christmas presents as well. Don't forget.
It's no excuse.
So you're still convinced I'm down the hole, aren't you?
Down the hole. You're on the other side. You're in China.
Oh yeah, and I beat a milestone, didn't I?
2 to be honest. You've got more Warhammer stash than I have.
Yeah.
By approximately all.
And I may have got 1,000 points.
Yep, he's got 1,000 points on Goblin Gaming. You get points every time you buy something. He's broke 1,000 points now. I think I'm on about 480 or something.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll make a start on that bad boy then.
You're doing? Oh yeah, get in. EC Ido's in. Says hello all. Welcome EC.
Hello EC. How you doing, mate?
Do. Colin with boundaries. Words I would never associate with Colin. Yes.
I'll try. I'll try to restrain myself.
Yeah. I thought says Foxx, if you want to say "arr," you need to get flash kits. Yeah, they are more piratical, aren't they? Flash kits. You're doing
Bad moons.
Bad moons, aren't you? I do love Colin's Orks, says Jeff Light. So does Colin, full enough. Mayhem says freebooters. Yeah, they're the real piratical ones. Freebooters are they're not like a specific clan, so they all wear like pirate hats and stuff. I don't think you can get many models for freebooters though.
I am Ork, and I am Ivor the Boneless.
You're Fester the Kitbasher. I need to draw you a character, don't I? I need to draw a Fester Kitbasher character.
Yeah, I was asked earlier as well. I think it might have been Atol when I'm starting the Warlick.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be doing that as a film build on the channel.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that deserves a lot more than just painting it on a live stream. Yeah. That requires proper camera work on that one because it's unique and special.
Absolutely.
And when you sell it on eBay, you want to have a lot of videos to show people how you painted it.
I couldn't sell that. No. That was a gift.
I know.
Couldn't possibly do that.
He says typing it on eBay. Right, I'm going to get these guys built. So let us commence with the buildularity. So remember, folks, Eon's car is in and says hello and Happy New Year. Hey, Eon's car, Happy New Year to you.
Mate.
Don't forget, like I say, we have got the chat in front of us, but it's all out of focus once we put our lenses on. So please do make sure to either at Colin or at me, or do a super chat so we can see you. I'll put Gotham so he can keep an eye on the chat, but he's useless. So. Jeff Light says he was an Imperial Guard player for some years back. I'm slowly building up an Imperial army, but I've never painted half of them, and I'll never get to play. Let's be honest. Right, I have to start off by doing somebody in a dance pose. That's kind of cool. They're all in like dance poses, these guys.
Let's see whether that works. What was I thinking?
You're probably thinking about boobs. Most blokes are.
Moobs.
I need a 50 millilons base. 50 millimons. That's one of them. And one of them. And one of them. I just happen to have 3 in front of me. Excellent.
Ah, that'll do it.
Go and look at all them bases, Cole. That's all the other dudes have got to make yet.
Oh wow, bloody ding dong.
Like in the other instructions, let me show you just the other instructions when you build the Mortec guard. The first step is times 2. Right, so the fun of building mob troops.
Sorry for my angularity.
I've still got the models, Foxx, says Jeff Light. Oh, go for it. If they're really old ones and metal ones, they're actually worth a bit of money then.
Absolutely.
The only vintage Warhammer I've ever had is when I did my Tabletop Trauma Centre Lehman Russ. That was a genuine 2nd edition Lehman Russ with the black tracks, and they had the white metal tank commander figure in it.
Yeah.
Of course, I've sold that now. But I've also got, thanks to our friend Tony at Helgen35, he said, I've got some Imperial Guard dudes, I'll send them over to you. He said, I'm not, and they're like, and I got them out and I stripped all the paint off them, and it's like, oh wait, these are metal Kassakin. These are like really quite rare and no longer in production.
Oh dear. So
I've got to paint them at some point. They're amazing. They're like metal, proper like white metal figures. What are you doing?
I'm just having a move around, mate.
Ooh. Make sure you're comfy.
Yeah, just getting my angle of the dangle in a suitable place. That sounded wrong, didn't it?
Look at the dangularity. I can, when you get the box open, I can put you full screen again. You can go through the sprues if you want.
Oh yeah, I'll do it in a sec, mate. I'm just
trying
to film it and stream it at the same time.
Oh right, I've got you. I understand. Do I need to not talk too much then when you're filming?
No, you carry on because I voice over. But
you do? Ooh.
I just want to.
I just want to be adored. Sorry, Manchester humour. Right, so I've got to build 3 dudes. Follow step 1 for all variants. Gift from Tony. Was it Araldite the Wonder Horse, says Mayhem? Good God, no. That's not a gift for anybody that Tony would ever give anybody. That would be the cruelest gift of all.
Oh, Araldite, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's capture that then through. That's sod it. I won't bother.
You sure?
Yeah, that's all right.
You can film it. You don't worry about setting yourself up.
No, it's just I've got my camera on the tripod I want to use. It's too much, man.
Oh, okay. This guy's got 4 faces. These guys have all got like 4 faces. I didn't realise that.
How many faces, folks? 4.
4 faces.
4 faces, 4 for a pound.
2, 1 front, 1 back, 2 side. That's weird. You stick 2. You actually make their head out of 4 heads. How cool is that? I didn't realise that. Look, you have to make
It's cool.
You have to make a head ball by sticking 4 heads together. Cool. They can see all the things.
There you go. That was the easiest way of doing it. Yeah, if in doubt, record it through slobs, you Burke.
Oh wow, the instructions are like 2 pages. Okay, that's kind of simple.
Oh, we got box. We've got a box. I've got my box
let me
out.
put your full screen so people can see all your bits. I'm going to sit and watch actually. So.
Oh, you're such a girl.
No, I like watching people opening new sprues that are untouched.
You are more excited, aren't you, than I am. You are like the kid.
I can imagine what it
Coral
smells
Spring.
like, and I can't smell it, and it makes me sad.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Oh.
Sarah Jane's in. Hey, Sarah Jane, big hugs.
Foxx, that is like Master's brush cleaner.
GW plastic smell. Oh.
Yeah, let's just bring it round and give you the full spruularity. Oh, no, that's
a lot of plastic.
There you go. Just to tease you. Oh, was that a good angle?
Oh, that's good, that is. Yep.
Yeah, look.
I'm just curious to see how big the squig actually is. Oh my, it's quite big. Oh my, it's a big squig.
Look at the detail. Ding dong.
What's that?
Isn't it?
Oh wow.
Look at the little bloke. Oi, I'm working on this engine, so yeah.
Give it a rest, will ya?
Yeah. Turn it in, will ya?
Mind your neck in.
I'm smoking a fag.
Candygram's in. I will apologise for any tardiness, but not for the delicious omelette that I made and am now eating. Never apologise for food. Welcome.
Oh, something fell down there. Told you I'm dropping everything today. Look at that squig, mate.
I like the look of that.
Right
I like that chair that's on your above your left hand. It looks like a back of a chair with holes in it. I like that.
Good, isn't it?
Mm. The size of that squig.
I know.
With the face on it. Oh.
It's got the hump, innit?
It's got several.
You've got the blade of soreness. So you're so happy, aren't you?
I am. The thing is, right, I never really had an interest in orcs until you started building them, and now it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I quite like orcs.
Kind of want to do orcs, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, look at all the chains and everything. Oh. Yep, so that's what we're going to be building, folks. We're going to be building that today.
You could add chains and things, like, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, steampunk it up a bit more.
Yeah.
Are you trying to already get me to add things that you are?
You don't need to add anything to that thing.
It is quirky enough, isn't it?
Unless you can add a Bane blade to it or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm going to be doing, folks.
Oh, you could have that big squig pulling a Bane blade.
Oh, there you go. So I dropped something, but I can't see it. So
It sounded like a base, like a figure base, but I don't know. Do you get a single standing figure with it? It'll be
possibly.
Yeah, it might be a little black disc in that case.
I've got no idea, mate.
You'll find it.
Yeah, because I shall roll my chair back and go and have a look for it with me light of goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's a base for him.
Ah, right. Little round base.
Yeah. So it will annoy me if I don't look for it.
Join us on Warhammer Sunday where Colin will spend all day looking for things on the floor.
Oh, mate, honestly, there are days where dropping stuff gets old.
Yeah. I know what you need. What you need is like on a boat where they have the little wooden strip along the edge of the bench so things can't slide off. But mate,
normally I have an apron on, as I've said to you before. This drawer is pulled right out. But it still goes, bink, bounces and goes, it's like, really?
I don't know.
Oh,
the keyboard stopped working when there was a head in the... Right. I'll have a quick look at chat. Sarah Jane says, you rushed my name quickly. Scared, are you? Not at all. I was interrupting Colin doing his show and tell. So, Sarah Jane is in the chat today. Welcome, Sarah Jane.
She certainly
Happy New Year. Big hugs. There you go. Was that better? There you go.
I shall be back.
Mayhem says, oh, you tease to you.
Oh, why am I a tease?
I don't know. We've forgotten by now. We've moved on since then.
Dun 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 dun.
You found it, good girl.
Successful mission.
Good girl.
Now comes the fun part.
Maybe what you need to do is like, you know, do you remember in the arcades when we were kids, shuffle puck or table hockey?
Yes.
Where you have the thing floating on the... What you need to reverse one of those tables so it sucks. So anything you drop, it just goes onto the desk and stays there.
Oh, mate, I need something. Something's got to change out here.
Huge squib or squib, says Lynn. Big squig.
Big
Squig
squigs.
off. Fox, stop giving him ideas, says Mayhem. Fox, stop. Have 999 on speed dial, says Lynn. I'm going back 20ish years. My army is mainly Kassakin troops, says Jeff. Yeah, they're not worth a fortune, but they're quite rare now because they don't make them anymore. So, yeah, I've got a small select. I think I've got a squad of them, Kassakin.
Right, try not to run over your toe again with your chair, Cole, because that's getting old.
Yeah, don't run over your toe, Moon.
Old man noises. Here you go. Right.
Colin doing teas, milk and sugar, please, says Sarah Jane.
No, I wouldn't do teas. I was trying to get back up after negotiating my carpet monster. Right. It's the last time I'm getting on the deck today.
Right, don't drop anything.
Oh, mate. Let's move me keyboard
If you drop it, you don't need it.
so that I can get right up. But that sounded wrong, didn't it? There
So
you
get
go.
right up in there. Oh, wait, what now? Matron, steady Neris. Right, I'm putting my goggles down. I'm doing building. Shut up.
Are you doing building? You trying to concentrate? What are you doing, Fox? Go and show me what you're doing. Come and tell us what you're doing.
Got all these heads. I thought you got a lot of heads for variation, but you don't. That's just to make the 4 heads.
What heads are they, mate?
The heads. Face heads.
Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Oh, mate, first thing to assemble. Dun, 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 squeak!
Oh, get in. I love the fact it's got armour on it as well.
Oh, mate, it's the fact that I can do big squig
Oh, yeah.
round the bench.
Did you just do a little bit of beatbox then?
I did. Yeah. It's the squig going.
Yeah, I like that. They're very bad-tempered squigs.
Yeah, I need to get out more. I really need to get out more.
No, you cannot deny that you're perfectly designed to have an orc army. It's just the way of things now. It's because imagine if you had, say, Tau or Imperial Guard, you'd be like,
Yeah.
I can't make any noises. These are just dudes. That's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
But orcs, they speak to you.
And Max McGinn hasn't helped by sending those rather splendid pictures of his gaming table.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Because I looked at that and I thought, do you know something? That is impressive.
Oh.
And then straight away I'm like, I could have a set of pasteboards, I can get some foam liners, cut out all the shapes for me bits and bobs. That sounded wrong.
Wait, I'm missing a screw here.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that would fit in the conservatory. I thought, no.
It would fit in the conservatory. You should definitely do that. I think I'm missing a sprue here. I think. Oh no, there, one.
So yeah, I would like to say that I definitely won't be building a gaming table, but I think at some point there may be gatherings of terrain.
There may be building ahead. There will. Don't you worry about it. I nearly sent you a video link last night. An extra one. I sent Colin a load of links last night to painting guides for stuff. And then I forgot about this, but there's a piece of terrain for Age of Sigmar. And it's basically about 3 foot high. Mm-hmm. And it's basically a ramshackle, higgledy-piggledy wooden building on top of a giant gold skull with an observatory at the top.
Yeah.
But it's about 3 foot tall. And I was like, I should send that to Colin. I thought, no, I shouldn't really, because there's no reason to send it to him. It's just being cruel now.
And then he's like, yeah, but I'm still going to send it.
No. 1, 2, and 3. Where's number 3? Cashier number 3, please. So anyway, folks, yes, welcome to the show. As always, we ask the most important question of your life, which is, of course, bench and belly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you care to explain, Colin, for those who may not know?
What is on the bench and what is in your belly, folks.
Yeah.
Full ingredients is required.
Yeah.
You can't just say pizza. We need to know all the morbid, scary, dirty, disgusting details.
Yeah. And if it's pot noodles, that's about as dirty and disgusting as it gets, and we love it.
Oh, yeah. Student food.
Pot noodle and beans. That just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It's
And chopped spam.
Ooh, don't know. That's a bit luxury for a student. Well, for a student at Manchester Uni, it'd be like
it'd be a 10-pack of slices of ham then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well,
Diced.
it'd be pot noodles, beans, or a pack of Tunnock's tea cakes. That's about your diet for a week if you're at Manchester Uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't actually really care about the model bit at all. It's the food bit we want to know about. Let's just be honest. But yeah, bench and belly. What have you had for your dinner? What are you going to have for your dinner? And what's on your bench? Could be anything.
Absolutely.
Could be a model. Could be a drawing. Could be putting up shelves. You could be, don't know.
Don't matter what you're doing.
Figuring out an
Whatever
army.
you're creating.
Yeah.
You might be thinking of gaming tables. You could be thinking of anything.
Yeah, you might be just thinking of anything like, gaming tables, or maybe you're planning a gaming table. Or maybe you're just thinking about, best way to sort of, plan and get together a gaming table. Who can say?
You're a git.
I am.
And then I wonder why I do this stream at times.
Yeah, because you love it. You love it.
I had a bank balance this time last year.
Yeah, I remember those days.
I remember them quite fondly.
Halcyon days.
Yeah.
You love it, really.
Good old days.
Because the thing is that you love it really because the thing is whatever you do now, you can just... when H gives you that look where she folds her arms and the hips are a bit askance and she's got one eyebrow up.
Yeah.
She's got like one hip higher than the other, arms are folded, one eyebrow's going up a little bit, and you're just like, Foxx, not me.
Yeah.
It's Foxx's fault. Yeah.
You kind of already are getting the blame.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, no matter when you do that, I know she still bollocks you anyway, because she just says, don't blame Foxx. Don't you blame somebody else.
Don't you go picking on him. He's done nothing wrong. Oh, really?
I've done nothing wrong. I've done everything as it should be. You want me to put a t-shirt down for my elbow, because it's giving me some grief.
Yeah, don't you go picking on him, she says, because he looks after his mum.
There you go, you see. I'm immune from all blamulology.
Yeah. I'm like, really? He's played the Mama Foxx card.
Yeah. Without me actually doing anything, I've been granted immunity. Yes, we like this. This is correct.
I'm like, hold on a minute, how's he get away with it? That is none of your business, she says. Don't go deflecting the blame onto others.
It's because I'm a lovely little fella, that's what it is. Bobbin says to you, it's not a gaming table, it's just a very large display base.
Absolutely.
It's not a gaming table, he's just a very naughty boy.
It's a diorama for multiple models.
Yeah, it's a drama-rama.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Sarah Jane saying she's got herself prepared with a duvet and pillows because I'll start waffling.
Oh.
Mayhem says, don't tell Fester that Forge will do a squig off. Do you think I've not already had him looking at Forge World for the last year? He knows all about the gargantuan squigs.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
He knows all about the one that's the size of an elephant.
I may have seen that one.
You may have seen that one with all your eyes, mightn't you?
Yeah, it may be in the wish list.
Yeah, it's May. Let me do the Air Bunny quotes. May. Boing, boing.
It is in the wish list.
Mad Martigan's in. Says hello to everyone. Welcome, Mad Martigan.
Hello, mate.
At least I'm assuming he says hello. I didn't see that particular comment, but I'm just guessing. So. Dorkasaurus is in. Hi, Foxx. Foxx hugs, Colin hugs, and everyone in chat land. Welcome, Dorkasaurus. Rar.
Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Dinosaurs are the bestosaurs. There you go.
Oh, yeah. It's all about dinosaurs.
You see what I just did there? I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, that was pretty good for you, actually.
Athol points out that Luke's APS, who has a YouTube channel, builds tables to order if you don't want to build your own gaming table.
Oh.
He's not helping, is he? I'm not helping either.
None of you are helping.
No.
But that's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah. Lynn Dipple says, Belly strawberry toaster strudel, milk, bench still full of built Lego. The good thing is you could break them all down again and rebuild them.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane says, Belly is currently 2 battered Berg cakes, and bench is over there.
Good girl.
Mayhem says, bench nout. Good lad. Belly has been 2 times egg baskets, egg in toast, 2 time link. I'll start again. He's gone weird. Belly has been 2 times egg baskets, eggs in toast, 2 link sausages and 2 fried egg sandwiches. For dinner, it will be homemade spag bol.
Oh, nice.
Panzer asks if I finally worked out who Dorkosaurus is yet. No, because I've not had any clues from anyone, so I've got no way to work it out. So, nobody. If I got a clue, I could maybe think about it. But the only clue I've got is that the puppet on the thumbnail makes me think of Simon Curry, but I don't know why.
Dorkosaurus is male.
Okay.
That helps.
That helps. That narrows the field down to half of the people in the universe.
The only clue you're getting.
Yes, well, I'm guessing it's not Simon Curry then, because he'd just be down as his normal YouTube channel.
Yeah, he would be down.
But I don't know why that dog makes me think of him.
Because that was his icon.
But it's not him, though, is it?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Only another 8 billion and so people to go.
Not helpful. I don't think he wants to know, says Lynn. I do. I just. There's no way for me to find out. I can either be told or given clues, or I can just happen to stumble across him somehow. But Athol says, Belly was 2 hours ago. Cheeseburger, onions and tomato with heavy salted fries, washed down with chocolate milkshake, homemade model making guru. What's a homemade model making guru? Max says, Belly will be wild boar stew. Oh, wild boar stew.
Oh, wow.
Wild boar stew.
Wild boar stew.
I need to stop the stream now and go and have a moment, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, boiled potatoes and I don't care about the rest of it, actually. It's wild boar stew. Oh, bench, just doing the engines on the Lego Razor Crest. Lol, Doug, despite the hints you have dropped, I haven't seen any hints.
Yeah, I know. It's brilliant, isn't it?
If there's been hints, I've not seen them. God damn it.
Them hints have been in your stuff as well.
I can sometimes be like the most observant person in the world or the least observant person in the world. It's quite frustrating. I can see the tiniest detail in something but then miss the thing that's right in front of me.
This one will frustrate you when you find out.
Eon's car says, right, B&B, bench is not a thing, and Belly Cheetos crisp, and for later, chicken and mushroom pie. Pie. Lobob. Candygram says, I had a gaming table, but now my wife uses it for sewing. Not only did I lose the game, I lost the table.
Oh, that's savage.
Oh, he already knows. And well, Wibble and that. Sorry for being late to the party on that one, says Mayhem about the giant squig.
Yeah.
Yes, Colin may have cursed me several times for me accidentally sending him to Forge World.
Oh, he sent me link after link after link, and me being a pillar. Yeah, I'll just click on them, and I'm like, oh.
You being the trusting fool that you are.
Yeah, him and Cy Reynolds ganged up on me one night.
Yeah.
And it was Forge World links. Yeah.
Hello.
Shut up.
What was that? Is that Alexa?
Yeah.
Why
Computer, stop.
Why did it kick in?
Because he may be one of my contacts. So.
Who's that then? Sorry, who's one of your contacts?
Yeah. So.
Who's one of your contacts?
You know who I mean.
I don't know. Who do you mean? He's steady.
Turd.
Yeah. Where are we up to? Let's have a look.
Weird. Any other time, it's as deaf as a post. That thing.
Pardon? Oh, fell out. Hang on. Let me go back in. Oh, it was good timing that. 1 second, peeps. Let me press some buttons. I'm back. There we go.
Yeah, any other time that Alexa's as deaf as a post, but yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately you've got an earpiece in, so I can't annoy your Alexa. God damn it.
I know.
Alexa, find porn.
But I can annoy everyone else's. Alexa, play Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Did you notice, by the way, I did a Rickroll in your chat earlier on?
Yeah.
I was putting some links in for like Paul at ISM stuff, and then I did a third one saying the most important thing ever, and it was a complete Rickroll. Because nobody's done a Rickroll in like 10 years. I thought it's important to be the first person of 2022 to do a Rickroll. Alexa, find porn.
Got another good one.
Go on.
Alexa, wet fart.
Lynn Dipple says she's glad she doesn't have an Alexa. Siri, hey Siri, find porn. There you go. She's got Siri instead. Thanks, Colin. Now Alexa is playing that song here, says EC Idaho.
Good man.
Jeff Light says it's a real shame that the Kasakin were dropped from 40k catalogue and Forge World never really picked up on the mantle. All the Imperial Guard players, figure painters really like them. Yeah, they might come back. You never know. There are rumours that they're going to do a return focus on Imperial Guard, but we don't know yet. I'm hoping out for more Plastic Deathcore. I'm waiting for the Plastic Deathcore to actually come out as a solo release. I'm going to buy a whole mess of those when they come out as a separate box. But I think that's going to be sometime in the next month or so, possibly. Apparently when the Kill Team starter set comes out is when the boxed sets of Ork Commandos and separate box set of Deathcore or Imperial Veterans or whatever, the Veteran Guardsmen come out.
So are you going to order that at least a month before you tell me about it, that one?
What, the Deathcore? You will have no interest in Deathcore. You'll have an interest in the Ork Commandos, though. I'll let you know the moment it's available. I'll also send you many, many links. Because, you know, it'd be an Ork Commando in a woolly hat. Proper commando hat. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
World War II Commando, yeah. A grot in a stealth suit. Looks a bit like a gimp suit with goggles.
How would you know this?
Because I've seen them. They're in the Kill Team set, but they've not been released separately yet.
No.
Obi-Wan never told you who your father was. Dorkosaurus is your father. No!
Yeah.
Mad Martican says, never trust a thinking machine. Max says, photos we posted to the Boom Hut and Festa group. And Festa, cool.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, man, says EC Idaho. I got none of
Someone's
those.
Alexa went off.
Yeah, I got none of those, says Lynn. Hi all, says Tieltra Queen. Welcome, Tieltra Queen.
Hello. Yeah,
Alexa,
it's been ages.
Oh, Alexa, play Skyrim. Alexa, play Skyrim. There is actually a version of Skyrim for Alexa.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's like a text adventure, but she reads it out.
Oh,
did
right.
The Bethesda did it as a joke, and they did a joke video, but they actually did the game as well. Everybody's like, oh, it's a
really?
great joke, and then somebody was like, wait, no, it's actually a real game on Alexa.
Oh, wow.
Because the joke was that Skyrim's released on every single platform, so they did a special thing saying, now it's available on Alexa. What? And it actually is.
Yeah, it's one of those I must get round to playing.
You should play Skyrim because of the reasons. Where's the instructions? I've lost me. There we are. People quickly learn to turn Alexa off when they watch our streams.
Absolutely. Can you say as we blame them?
No, not really. Peter Davies in. Welcome, Peter. He says, Gimp Grot.
Hello, Peter.
EC Idaho says, haha, Fox, your Alexa commands have no power here. Damn, he's turned it off. We are bested. Darn it. We have no recourse now.
But Rick rolling people is something we enjoy doing, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to do a Rick roll at least once, I suppose. That was actually my first ever Rick roll, I should point that out. I've never done a Rick roll before.
He's got the album.
I haven't got the album at all.
Yes.
That was in the 90s. I didn't do singing in the 90s.
It's on his iPhone.
The only singing albums I ever bought were ELO and Adam and the Ants when I was a kid. That's it. Oh, maybe a bit of Crash Test Dummies.
And I bet when you played Adam and the Ants, you drew a white line across your nose, didn't you?
May have put a plaster on my nose at some point.
Yeah, good man.
I was like, 10 years old. In the garden, listening to Kings of the Wild Frontier on me Sony Walkman.
God, yes, Sony Walkmans. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Squig. Oh, squig.
Look. Oh, look at that. Oh, what are the seams on that like?
Crap.
Easily fixed though.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah, bit of glue, bit of squish, bit of done.
Yeah, bit of glue, bit of squish. All
There
done.
is some armour to go on, I think, those, and they might cover some of that.
Stuff to go across the top.
Let me do
of
your
it.
full screen so you can show people your squigular goodness. Hang on.
Squig.
Behold the squigular goodness. Look at that. Oh,
Have some of that.
he's actually smiling.
What Sunday?
I'm gonna buy your kneecaps.
Turn it in or I'll bust your legs off for some of that.
I love squigs, they're so cool. It's not the biggest squig, of course.
You're doing it again, ain't you?
I'm doing nothing, I said nothing.
You get evil man, you.
Evil man.
You evil man, you.
I'm not an evil man, I'm a very naughty boy.
Yeah.
Athol says, Fox, if you buy the set that... Hang on, let me just actually... I'm trying to read the comments whilst not actually looking at the comments, which is probably a stupid thing to do. Let me just finish gluing this piece on, then I'll actually read the comment. I started reading it out, and I'm like, hang on, I'm not even looking.
Fox, if you buy that set Colin's got and an Ork combat patrol, everything is the same push fit except the plane. There you go.
Yeah, I've ordered the same set that... I ordered mine before Colin, and it's not turned up yet. God damn it.
Mine did. I turned up
Yeah,
really quickly.
I wouldn't mind,
really
but I'm a lot closer to Goblin Gaming than you are, and yet mine's not turned up. Shut up. Tart.
Mum. Yes, love. What's up? Colin got his before me. Oh, there you go, love. Have an ice cream. Thank you, Mum.
Hang on, let me just call the ambulance. Yes. Ooh. Can't itch. Yeah, I know they're all the push fit, apart from the Dakar Jet, but I've done a Dakar Jet, so I don't... I love the idea you get the whole Dakar Jet kit, so you get all the 3-4 variants that you can build any of them, because that's like a lot of...
Yeah.
Like that, the Wasbomb Dakar Jet is like, or the Blaster Jet. If you build them...
40 quid, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but if you build the most complex version, that's a good few days of painting. That's like, you could get a couple of weeks of painting just out of the plane. And yet you've also got 20 boys, a load of knobs, the war boss on the bike, and the other bits. It's like, wow. And then you get the grot herd with the like 10 grots. It's like, what? And they're selling all that. They're selling all that for 100 quid. Well, 120 if you get it without the reduction. It's insane. That's why the Christmas battleforce sets just go like that, which was why I was surprised that Goblin still had some. 4 and 5. They're normally like a really short supply, but they seem to have got loads. Unless I get an email saying, sorry, we actually had none left and you're not getting one now.
I would not mock you at all, mate.
Like they oversold the stock and I'd be like, oh no, you are joking. Oh.
I wouldn't mock you, mate, honest.
I know you wouldn't. You'd be nice and thoughtful, wouldn't you?
I would. I'd send you mine.
You really wouldn't, would you?
No.
No.
I would sit here dedicating the entire video build series to you.
There really would be wobbly bottom lip then.
Yeah, but there you go, Fox. I'll build mine.
And I'll build it on extreme close-up shots so you can experience it as if you had one for yourself. No, I've actually had the mail saying it's been shipped, so...
Oh.
There have been postal issues in various parts of the country.
It'll turn up in the morning. Don't forget, though, you had a depot closed, didn't you, near you, because of the Velociraptor? Yeah.
I've no idea.
I know that.
Somebody said in chat the other day it's a depot near you, Fox, and I'm thinking, you don't know where I am, so...
Oh, yeah, it's Panzer.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where I am.
Yeah, he does.
How could he possibly know?
He knows you're in that area. You've said it before.
Ooh, my area. Ooh, my area. Mind you, I said I didn't live far from Goblins, so that probably gave it away.
Yeah.
He knows roughly what part of the entire
he knows roughly your geographical area.
Ooh, my area. I get lost when I get out of bed, so... What are you doing now? Bits.
Slapping some glue in his arse.
Oh, lovely. That's I hope you've got permission. I hope you asked first.
Or he's Irish, should I say.
I hope you asked.
Yeah, I'm just blobbing some glue in to go over the seam a bit.
Trying to seal his hole.
Yeah.
Easy.
Because he's got big arse seam going right down his...
Arse.
Yeah. Down his ass.
All around my arse.
Yeah. If you've never seen that, folks, you've got to go on and Google Bob Fleming's Folking Classics. Brilliant it is. British comedy at its best.
Yeah, the Fast Show. Some of the best British comedy.
Yeah. Right there, Bob Fleming here.
Me, the third Earl of Wimborne, in the girls' dormitory after midnight, with my reputation.
That Bob Fleming is a cross
Bob
between
Fleming.
Jack Hargreaves and Phil Harding, isn't it?
I saw the other day, well, a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how I stumbled across it. But it was a video, it was a programme that Jack Hargreaves did. And I can't remember what it was about. But basically, it was in like a workshop in a shed. In like a, it was a set made to look like a shed.
Oh, yeah, out of town.
It was out of town, and he had like a big table in front of him, and he was like, had drawings on the table. It just stood there talking about something.
Yeah, Jack Hargreaves out of town. It's on YouTube, mate. Brilliant it is.
I was like, I don't care what he's talking about. I've got no interest in it. I just sit there and listen to him. He's talking away about...
Today we're going to fettle a bit of wood and make an orange basket. And it was like, yeah.
Oh, I think he was actually talking about a river. And he was like drawing this river on the table, and that was all he talked about was this river. And I'm like, okay. Doesn't really matter what he's talking about.
Quality programme, mate.
Imagine Bob, Bob Ross, but without him actually doing anything while he's talking. That's what it was like. Quality Jeverage.
Nice
what's chat
bit of
doing?
Jack Hargreaves. There you go.
If Orks needed an ambulance, wouldn't it be a Krankenwagen? Just saying, Mayhem says.
No, it'd be a whambulance.
It would. I like that. What are the Orks? What do they call medics? I think they're just called docs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they're called pain boys. Pain boys. That's it. Pain boys are the doctors and surgeons. I think they're pain boys.
Yeah, but you could tell an orc, there you go, the pain's gone, it feels better, and the orc go, thank you, walk out with a broken leg.
Oh yeah. Your leg hurts. Not anymore. Ah.
Yeah, it's like you were saying the other day, wasn't it? The orc thinking it's been shot where they was going bang.
Oh yeah. That was so good. Panzer doesn't drink, he's just delightfully entertaining, says Candygram. Teltra Queen saying, I wonder if you can scan this or any model can enlarge it in a cricket machine. I don't know what a cricket machine is, and still keep the detail. Oh, don't know. I don't know what a cricket machine is.
What are they on about? The squigs. Well, you could probably 3D scan it and run it through your 3D printing software, but that would be obviously highly illegal.
Well, only if you sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doodle-doo-doo-doodle-doo. Just don't actually want my location broadcast, Panzer, thank you very much, but I'll just remove that comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we up to? Never got drunk, don't drink, says Lynn. Mayhem says, on the buses, Steptoe and Son open all hours, are you being served? I've lost track of the conversation there, I think. Better than Fall and Rise of Reggie Perrin, Butterfly's Good Life and To the Man Born? Absolutely. Yeah, Fast Show is a sketch show, so it doesn't really compare to the sitcoms. But yes. What show are they talking about, says Lynn? It's a show called The Fast Show.
Yeah, it's a comedy sketch show.
Dad's Army. Nothing beats Dad's Army, though, for comedy shows.
Yeah.
Dad's Army is the best.
Don't tell him your name, Pike. It's like, yeah, okay.
I've lost track of the chat now. Anyway, that's the chat, I think, up to date. People talk about TV shows. Dad's Army, get in.
normal stream then for us.
Yeah, we're like, what they're talking about? No idea. Okay, I'll just make things. Don't forget, folks, if you are watching this and you're not in the live chat, because we currently have 33 people watching, but I'm sure there's not 33 people in chat, do come and join the live chat and join in, and feel free to, for the love of dog, ask us questions and give us stuff to talk about. Ask us anything. Always treat my chats as an AMA, but obviously keep it clean and keep it family friendly. Well, not family friendly, but yeah, keep it clean, and no religion or politics. We don't do that. But yes, ask us anything. For the love of dog, please do, because Christ knows we've got nothing else to talk about. Most of the time. That was a kind of manic laugh, wasn't it?
That was a bit, mate. That was a serial killer laugh.
I don't know what that was. I better put this knife down, I think. It puts the lotion in the basket. What?
Yeah, we don't want another Captain Stab at it. We had one of them Friday, didn't we?
Was that my inside voice that came out then? Sorry.
Yeah, that was, mate.
It puts the lotion in the basket. Hi, ba-da. Bless her. Before we went live, my brother called, as he does on a Sunday. I was talking to Mama Foxx, and I was making the brew in the kitchen. I could hear Mama Foxx talking to him, and she said, "Yeah, I went to bed on New Year's Eve. I didn't want to stay up." And I tell you what, she said, there were no fireworks. And I'm thinking, it was
really?
it was Beirut outside when we were doing our live stream, and she hadn't been asleep for like 10 minutes. Bless her, her hearing's obviously not that good. She's like, yeah, you used to be really busy with fireworks, but there was nothing this New Year's. I'm like, wow,
bless her.
You missed all of that, didn't you, Mum?
Yeah, it was like Beirut, mate, wasn't it?
I've never heard so many fireworks in one place that hasn't been a Jean-Michel Jarre concert, to put it that way. It was basically a Jean-Michel Jarre concert outside my bedroom window without the flashing lights and music. Excuse me. Agree, Fox, lol. What did I say? I've no idea. Sorry, Fox, I removed it myself, says Panzer. No worries, mate. I just spotted it. Mad says, I'm probably one of the few persons to have a box set of those in France. Box set of what? Ian Lavender was awesome. Someone made a Dad's Army board game.
Hugh Golden says, no politics or religion, and the first word out was Christ.
Well, yeah, we're not talking religion. That's epithet. That's a what's the word you're looking for? An exclamation. We don't discuss religion, though.
Squeak.
Squeakularity. Hey.
Bum, 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 bum.
Time flies by when you're the driver of a train, standing on the footplate there and back again.
Absolutely.
I don't know why I just said that. Because you just
Mayhem says the fast show's up there with the young ones on bottom. It is, mate. It's just one of those madcap.
Gotta be honest, I was never a big fan of bottom. If you pardon the expression. If anybody who doesn't know that's a TV show will not know what the hell I've just said and be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into that.
Yeah, it's one of those. A lot of people said it was too shouty, didn't they?
Well, it's Adrian Edmondson and Rick Mail. What do they expect?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you've obviously never seen the young ones.
Yeah.
It's the like Neil. Hello, shoes.
Open up, it's the pigs.
Yeah, well, man. We all knew someone that reminded us of Neil.
Well, the funny thing was, when the young ones was on, I was only about 14 or 15, so I didn't really get I didn't really understand all the references and jokes, but I still found it hilarious. That's the weird thing. I was a bit too young for it, but it was brilliant.
What I found hilarious was we would have it on, and my mum and the old man would be sat there with total expressionless faces whilst we was erupting.
Oh,
and that made it even funnier because they didn't get it.
Exactly.
And that was, brilliant.
Oh, bollocks, what we've just done there.
So, yeah, for me, that was, at last we got a TV show that they don't know about. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be mum, bless her. God, that place could do with a good hoover.
Of course.
Yeah, it's kind of the joke, love.
Yeah. Welcome to young people, Mum.
It's like, yeah, she really doesn't understand. I think that's when the generation gap became apparent.
Yeah. Bless her. Right, I've really buggered up these legs.
Oh, have you? Oh, dear.
Yeah. I don't quite know what's going on with these. There's kind of... You've got some really funky joint going on.
Mind you, don't forget, Friday night you had that rather funky joint that was getting on your wick and then you cracked it, so...
I'm not liking the joints on these guys at all. I've got to be honest.
It's almost like the seams on this squig. They are a bit dodgy.
Yeah, I'm not liking the way these skeleton dudes are jointed at all. They seem to be really like nebulous little joints. So you, like normally you get like a key and a lock, so it goes on, or you get the complete just flat surface, so you can put the limb however you want. Yeah. But these seem to be like, we'll give you a hole that's about the right shape as the key, but it's really feeble and like lame, and it's a soft edge, so there's no. So I've got to be honest, so far all these skeleton dudes, I've had a fair few... Nothing, it's not bad, it's just... it's not the usual Games Workshop simple assembly type stuff. Muse is in, apparently. Where's Muse?
Hello, Muse.
Wanders in and sets the coffee pot down. Welcome, Muse. Big hugs. You're allowed to go in chat if you need to, Col. I know you get told off if you don't.
Yeah, I've got to say hello to Muse.
Have you got it on copy and paste, as always?
No, I'm going to type it with my typing words.
Oh. Where are we?
And so that she doesn't feel left out.
Mayhem says about the characters in Young Ones was Vivian Ritchie. Who's Ritchie? It was
That was Rick Mail.
It was Vivian, Rick, Neil, and Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, Richie was bottom, wasn't it? Richie!
Yeah. Yeah, because Mike was the suave little guy, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Vivian, Rick, Neil. Was Rick Mail's character actually called... What was he called?
Rick.
Was it Rick? Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was always Rick in all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because Vivian was like, Neil, I think you'll fight.
Richie. Don't know what that was. But.
It's a bit like Zippy, kind of, but with
Zippy,
swearing.
Hello there, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
George. Zippy.
Ooh, that's so rude. Yeah, I saw a video once and it was like, I assume somebody had either bought the puppets or still had them, and it was like George and Zippy in a car, soft top Ford Escort, like Mark III, doing cocaine and getting stopped by the police with like women in like bikinis in the car, and it was like, what have I just watched? Zippy swearing, what? It was. I've still to this day, I'm not quite sure how that came about.
Yeah, we all thought there was something slightly suspect, didn't we, with Rob, Jane and Freddie and all.
Yeah, well, have you seen the classic Twangers video? It was basically, I think they did it as a joke, as an in-joke that was never broadcast, but it obviously somebody found it.
Yeah.
I think it was like a Christmas party joke. Let's all get our Twangers out, Jeffrey. Yeah. My Twanger's quite large. You mine's quite small.
Oh dear. We're easily pleased, didn't we?
Yeah. Most of the audience are either too young or too foreign to know what the hell we're talking about. 6 and 7 I need. Now the difficulty with these bone dudes is that, like, if it's an Imperial Guard or a Space Marine or, you know, a Tempestus Scion or something, you see the piece in the instructions and you can kind of tell what it is.
Yeah.
Because these guys are all made of skeletons. You see the piece in the instructions, but like, I've no idea what that even is on the sprue. I can look at the piece in the instructions and look at it in the sprue and not even find it. It's weird.
Sounds like a wibble.
No, it's not. It's just because I don't recognise. It's not like something I'm used to or easily recognisable. It's not like an arm or a leg. It's like just spiky thing. I'm like,
yeah.
So I've got to carefully look at the numbers and everything now.
Oh no, that's not on Foxx. That takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Looking at numbers is rubbish.
Numbers is like maths.
In this house, we don't do maths.
Yeah, that's not on, mate.
I need to find 6 and 7. There we go. There we go. Is that 6 or is that 9? That's 6. They put the handy little line at the bottom of it so I know which is which.
I was asking what a twanger is. Is it a relation to a clanger?
It's a video. It's a skit that the guys at Rainbow did that was never intended for broadcast because it was meant for internal use only. It was a bit adult. I think
it was a slightly grown-up version of an episode of Rainbow.
It was a little bit blue for the dads, let's put it that way. You can guess what a twanger is.
Yeah. I do believe when the Beeb found out, they was a bit annoyed, weren't they?
Well, they would because it was on ITV.
Yeah.
It was an ITV series.
He has to correct me.
I do. Well, when you walk into one like that, and I'm not gonna.
I know.
I'm not gonna resist the you give me a feed line like that, then you know, hey.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the poor uneducated Cockney, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You and your pearly queen nonsense and all that kind of rubbish you do, with your liquor and your eels and your pearly jackets. Yeah. I don't know.
What would I know?
Just jesting. We don't really think that about Colin.
He does, really.
We do.
He is the grammar police inspector.
I'm the commissioner.
Oh, and of course, don't forget, folks, E-Models is back tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to have your fill of factoids again, folks.
Yeah.
Because that always goes well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Cole, you're going to get your factoids out for people, aren't you?
I am.
He likes to get his factoids out on the telly.
Get your factoids here.
How many?
Free for £1.
Free for a pound. How much?
Who?
How much?
£1.
For free.
For free.
Free for a pound.
Yeah, pound. Not pound with an O, pound with an A.
It's free for a pound. Wait, what, you mean it's free or it's not? It's free or it's a pound? No, it's free for a pound. But you said it was free, but it's a pound. No, it's free for a pound.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Pound as in panda. See what I did there?
Pound. I see what you did there.
Got a squig with 4 legs.
Let's have a look. Let me go full screen. It's like a rhino. Hang on.
Have you a bit of that?
Oh.
Just got to let the glue dry down the seams so I can do sandage, but yeah.
Although it sounds like an oxymoron, it's like a stumpy rhino, even though rhinos are kind of stumpy.
It's got shoulder pads, mate. It's like,
I love it's got a little stumpy tail.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's kind of adorable.
It is. It's a rather sexy squig, but like a squig can be sexy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think the teeth will put me off, to be perfectly
honest. And apparently there's variants in this.
I think there's 2, aren't there?
You know what's going to happen.
All weapons.
Yeah. It's going to, innit?
You've got the link for the Baneblade page, haven't you? Da 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 da.
See what I have to put up with.
See what he has to put up with. I don't know. Right, let me take these very delicate, frail leg nonsense. I'm tempted to glue him to the base, but I don't know. Do I need to get into his under area?
Yeah, it's got to have all the guns and that on it, innit? Yeah.
Guns are required at all times. It is the order of... I'm going to glue him to the base because I don't trust these wibbly-wobbly legs to not just be nonsense.
Yeah, you do realise I might have to mount some additional gun mounts.
For you, I see that as not being a problem.
Just thought I would let you know that.
You know, there was one of the words in that sentence was irrelevant and unnecessary, and that was whatever came after mount some additional. After that, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter what you say. We know you're going to have all things.
Yeah, it's going to be restrained.
There's that laugh again. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I have much faith. I have all the faith. It's not little faith, it's an excess of faith. That you'll be true to your nature.
Mayhem says he gets no bank holidays off. Shh. Yeah.
That's rubbish.
Retail?
Bobbins asked if it's a bank holiday tomorrow. He's like, no, not here in England. Otherwise, we'd get another day off from e-models. Woo! It is in Scotland, though, apparently. Rhino Squig, Spider Pig's tougher cousin.
Yeah.
EC Idaho says, penny for a gumball Popeye. I've got no idea what that means. It's Colin. He'll put as much on the thing as he can, says Muse.
Yeah, pretty much what's in the box goes on the model.
She knows you very well.
Yeah.
Mayhem says, walking squig cannon.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good shot.
See, and that wasn't me this time.
Yeah, that would work, actually.
That was nothing to do with me, that one. I can't claim credit for that at all. For once, it wasn't my fault.
You said that. That was Andy McLeish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Andy?
I know Andy.
I think that'll work.
Oh, you weren't asking me if I know Andy. All right, I've got you.
No.
I thought you were asking me, do you know Andy?
Yeah, that'll work, you know. Walking squid cannon. Yeah, why not?
Squig cannons! Like and subscribe. Cannons of the squig. Like, ooh, eyelash. Like and subscribe. How is this supposed to attach now? Explain this to me in the words. Does that go on there like that? Does it need to be... Does it just sit on top, or does it... Okay, it just sits on top. Okay, that's cool. It shows you assembling these parts of the body by putting one on the side and the other one, but you could just glue them together and stick them on the top. It's the same thing. I think. I hope. God, I hope so.
Panzer says, according to his calendar, tomorrow is a public holiday due to Christmas being on a weekend.
It's a bank holiday tomorrow.
Yeah, of course it was, because we had two Mondays off on e-models.
Wait, so we get a Monday off tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm suddenly happy.
Let's check
No.
the dog and bone just to
Only
make
joking.
sure.
Only joking. Alexa, is it a bank holiday tomorrow?
New Year's Day observed. Yeah, it's Monday, bank holiday.
Oh, because it's on a weekend again.
Yeah, we're back on the 10th for e-models because I made a note of it in my calendar.
Oh, calendar, you say. Very posh. Very, very, very posh.
Yeah, in other
Posh
words,
even.
I had to do a reminder because I would have forgot.
Do you know what? I've started doing reminders of everything now.
Yeah.
I've even got, like, I even use my Windows calendar and stuff to ping me about things.
I have alarms go off on my phone during the day to tell me to take my meds, and yeah.
I've got like a load of reminders. Any iPhone owners out there will know this. I've got a load of reminders set up on my phone, like little notes with dates, so it just pings up and says, "Don't forget it's somebody's birthday today." But every now and then, for no reason at all, it just says "bing," and it pops up one of them and says, "and 35 other reminders," and none of them are due.
Yeah.
Like the other day, it said pinged up and said MOT due on the 31st of October, and here are 40 other reminders. I'm like, okay, brilliant, thanks for that. I didn't need you to remind me of any of those, because none of them are due now. But never mind, moving on, there you go.
So yeah, we got another day off, mate.
Yay! I know you're sanding, but all I can think of is them dancers that did the sand dance. You remember?
Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
That was their entire act for like 30 years. It's rubbish, isn't it? So what does this act do? They wiggle back and forth on some sandpaper. Really?
Yeah, it's one of those though, isn't it? It's like, well, They made their career out of it.
I know.
They made their money.
People were so easily pleased back in those days, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, but you've only got to look at 70s TV shows, haven't you? It's like, yeah.
Have you seen me washboard?
Yeah.
I think this was more 40s and 50s, actually. Somebody in chat tell us what they were called. The woman and the two men that did the sand dance thing. I can't remember what they were called. It's in my head and I can't think of it. Mayhem says, wait, what? I admit to nothing.
Squid cannon. Yeah, that'll work.
Foxx has reminders for reminders, and that reminds him of reminders. Damn, I need to put a reminder in for that.
Yeah, I've reminded you to remind me when I need reminding.
Athol says, I watched a video that a guy did converting that squig to a rocket truck.
Oh, wow.
And used the squig in another scenario attacking Space Marines. There's more ideas for you, and that wasn't me either.
Can see what I'm going to end up doing.
All the things.
Yeah.
I say you've got the link for the Baneblade, haven't you? So.
Yeah.
Don't forget, of course, you get an entire airplane fuselage in that warband set.
Okay.
Moving on.
See, folks, this is what I'm up against.
Yeah, Lynn Dipple says she's off tomorrow as well. She's doing the 3 a.m. hike up the Guadalupe Peak.
That's right.
And she says, "I'm going to get to the top this time." You better had. We're all gonna be pushing for you to get to the top.
Yeah, we'll root for you, Lynn.
I assume it is pronounced Guadalupe. I don't know why. It sounds right. If it's not pronounced Guadalupe, it should be, or Guadalupe. I've got to blame my nose.
Don't matter how you say it, it all means the same thing.
Yeah. Big pointy hill with
Yeah,
the walking and the
mountain.
climbing. Oh, sniffles.
Well, look at you.
Ugh. The sand dance was Howard Sims. No, it had a name because it was a woman and two men. And for some reason, again in my head, they look like Ted. I don't know why.
Everyone from that era reminds us of Ted, though.
Skinny bloke with a moustache.
Yeah, that's Ted. Yeah, that's Ted days.
Oh, sniffle. Perfect Fox Guadalupe. There you go. I'm brilliant. I know things. I know at least 3 things about words.
You go careful.
Hey. The sand dance was something and Betty. Oh, it was something and Betty. Something and... Oh, it's in my head now. It's going to bug me. It was something and Betty. Somebody needs to tell me, otherwise I'm just going to end up devouring my own
You're
brain.
going to implode, aren't you?
Yeah, it's 3 names. Something and Betty. Wilson, Keppel and Betty. There you go. Wilson, Keppel and Betty. That's it. I knew it'd pop in eventually. Wilson, Keppel and Betty.
Are you happy now?
They basically made their fortune by going like this on the stage, and then they go back, and then they do it again. That was it. That was it. Right. They didn't sing, they didn't dance, they just went, but they did it on sandpaper, you see, that was the thing. And they dressed up like Egyptians. Oh. And this was the height of entertainment in the 1940s. Apparently, because we lived in the third world.
Yeah. Wow, there you go.
So imagine if you could wiggle your ears, you'd be rich for life. That'd be a career. That
would. Yeah.
And now the amazing Foxylon who can wiggle his ears for 20 minutes. Wiggle, wiggle. Hooray! Fortune made.
It's like plate spinners, wasn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. People were so easily amused by crap in those days.
Yeah. Do you remember the TV show Seaside Special, wouldn't it?
Oh, God.
And it would always be Roger de Courcy and that poxy bear.
Oh, God. He was never funny. I never got the attraction of that. He was never funny or anything.
He had to be the world's worst ventriloquist because you could see his lips move, couldn't you? But
yeah, and it wouldn't mind. He even had a moustache and you could still see his lips move.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, and now we got plate spinner. Oh, great! Here's what you could all want.
And Mama Fox approaches. I can hear her creeping up the stairs.
Oh,
hello, Mama Fox. She says hello.
Bless her.
The internet says hello. She didn't hear that. No. Got red phones on. She's watching Heartbeat or something, or Morse or something. Oh, I'll tell you what. She normally sits there and quite happily has ITV3 on all day because she can watch like Midsummer Murders and Morse and Lewis and all that kind of stuff. Just while she's doing other things, you know, on the iPad and stuff. But for the last like week, they've just been showing nothing but Carry On films, like all through the day until about 8 o'clock, and it's like, oh God, really? It's like
I can't think of anything worse.
no, but then it's the same ones they keep repeating. It's like, way to just alienate all your viewers, because like she's having to watch like other channels like Channel 5. I mean, dear God.
Oh my God.
I know.
Poor woman.
I know. So it's like they can't keep showing Carry On films this like in 2 weeks now or a week or something. It's like, really? I mean, show one or two of them, but don't just show them hours and hours and hours each day, and then the same ones.
Josh is in from Rise Dam Designs. Hello, Josh.
Hey,
How
Josh.
you doing, mate?
Welcome, welcome. I think we've said Happy New Year to Josh already, but Happy New Year.
Yeah, all the best for 22, mate, for you and your crew.
Hey, we've actually got to the first year in the 21st century where you can actually just say the last two numbers of the year and it sounds normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I remember back in 20, that doesn't work. I remember back in 16, doesn't work. I remember back in 22, when I was a young man and we were running gin.
Yeah.
You know,
Just got that. Yeah.
it's the first year where you can actually just use the last two numbers as the year. I remember back in, 22. We used to run gin past the FBI. The FBI didn't exist.
Yeah. FBI.
Of course, we used to tie an onion to our belt, which was the habit at the time.
Yeah.
That goes in there. Ooh. Bonularity. Big semularity, never mind that. It was a mocking of an already unpopular idea. The original and vaudeville acts did it on actual sand. Ah. Lynn says, thanks, Athol. I've contacted NASA and they're moving a satellite. What? I missed something. Oh yeah, Athol's saying we'll have to get a satellite moved to make sure you make it. All I'm seeing now is Wilson, Keppel and Betty doing a bloody sand dance every time you sand.
Is that coming out really loud then?
No, it's just I can hear it and it's like, I can't get the image out of my head. I've shot myself in the foot by mentioning it. Because now I can't get it out. It's like an eye worm. What you're sanding there? The seams.
Seams.
What'd you do? Did you glue them? Did you squish them? Glue squish them?
Yeah. Glued and squished,
It's
mate.
good. Glue squishing is so good.
Oh yeah, it's great fun.
It's so simple. Who needs putty when you've got the thing you're building the kit with?
Exactly.
Putty is for schmucks. Or for big gaps. Obs. Model Maker Dave's Workshop, aka Dave, is in. Welcome, Dave.
Hello, Dave. How you diddling me old
Hello,
China?
buddy.
How's model making mum?
Yep. Has she called yet?
Oh yeah, she did at the end of the brunch. That's why we made such a speedy exit. Because
Yeah.
as I was wrapping up, his phone was going, and I could see him looking, going, "Yeah, she's going to have the hump if I don't take it."
Yeah, she has the timing down pat, doesn't she? Although bless her, she's called just at the end, so she's got better.
Well, the other day she called at the beginning, so yeah.
Yeah, but she used to call halfway through, didn't she? So now she's calling towards the end now, which is a bit better.
Bless her.
Finally got the message.
Yeah. It's like me mum, I gave her a schedule. This is when I'm live. Brilliant, she says. I'll put that by the phone. Good girl. Very next show, my phone was vibrating.
You remember?
Yeah. You remember that conversation? Yeah.
Well, put the note in a safe place.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that
Model
pile of dates next to your phone. I wondered what that was. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't call child on this day. Dave says model making mum is all good. Good. Glad to hear it. Right.
Model making mums. What would we do without them, mate?
Not a lot. Wouldn't be here, would we?
Mad they
Got
are.
to make 2 more legs. Oh dear.
Definitely a generational thing.
What is?
Our mums and their quaintness.
Yeah.
Mind you, they're all ladies of a certain age now.
This is true. Thousands of years in my case.
She's not that old, is she? Your mum's not much older than mine. Mine's 80, 81 nearly.
82, I think, Mum, my Foxx. I think. Do 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 do. 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 Dee 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 dee. Okay, we'll do those 3 bits.
How's your skellies coming along, mate?
I've done that much so far.
Oh.
I've got to build 3 of them. They're
Yeah.
quite big, these ones. They'll be much easier to pack. So I've built 3 of them. Well, I've got to build 3 of them. I've done 1 so far. I've not done his arms and head or anything yet. But the next step, you build the same body and then you do the variants. So I've got to get 3 of them to that stage. So I'm on my second one.
Josh is asking what I'm working on. I am working on a kill rig, Josh. One of them.
Let me put you full screen so we can see it. There you go.
There you go, mate. One of them.
It's a dirty, great big wig.
Yeah, it's this weird Warhammer Orky kill rig type gubbins. Atol's off. He says he's got to go. The wife is calling from Moscow, Russia, and needs my fullest attention. So have fun. I'm off. See you later, Atol.
I'd look forward to painting them little triangles and stripes on that armour. That looks great.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I shall like that. But then again, you're Bad Moon, so it might be different armour colours.
Yeah, I don't know what to go for. Well, probably Bad Moons would help, but yeah, bit of checkers, a bit of that, a bit of this.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because you don't get all the different paint schemes. You only get like 1 or 2 in the instructions, don't you? So
Yeah.
Orks.
Yeah.
Orks.
What paint schemes?
Orks.
Yeah, it's just a red scheme on there.
Dave says, I have a fresh brew and rescued the last bag of jam donuts from Tesco's. Yum, yum, and yum. Oh, jam donuts.
Oh, he's alright, isn't it, eh? Hey, bloody jam donuts. I'll give him jam donuts.
I know.
Go off some people.
I know. I'll just be back in 1 second, folks. Won't be 1 moment.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Let's just have a looky-loo what's going on further up in the chat then, being that he's at the shootout. Let's have a look. Andy's saying Foxx has reminders for his reminders that remind him of his reminders. ECI, the host, is twirling plates on poles as entertainment. Yeah. Knife throwers as well, wouldn't it? Plate spinners and knife throwers, spinning a woman around and throwing knives at them. It's like, yeah, great. News guys, bank holiday, we call them season days. I work them, it's time and a half, so why not? Yeah, when I was in retail Muse, it was all bank holidays and Christmas we worked and that. Mayhem says, yeah, Panzer takes 5 days apparently. Lynn's off tomorrow, she's going hiking, yeah, good girl. Panzer says to Mac, poor you, welcome to the EU where they don't like to give you holidays. Yeah. Muse says, yeah, the sound answer was Howard Sims.
I'm back.
Candygram says, cheering you on the whole way, Lynn. Absolutely, Lynn.
What, going up Guadalupe?
Absolutely.
I just had to go and check on Mama Foxx because I heard a noise, and bless her, she was actually making herself a cup of tea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I am saying Norman Wisdom. Oh my God, yeah.
Mr. Grimsdale, Mr. Grimsdale.
God, my missus absolutely hates.
Norman
what's
Wisdom?
his name? Norman Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is asking, what is all that Tamiya glue? Well, what you've got I've got my extra thin that I make myself.
I've got the normal extra thin, the official.
And then I've got
still full
the
screen.
Tamiya white cap, which is the gloopy version.
I apologise, I left you full screen.
And that is a pot of sprue goo that is basically extra thin and styrene card that makes a nice gloopy goo for filling of gaps in model kits. Sprue goo.
Wonderful stuff here. I've taken you off full screen. Sorry about that. I left you on there by
That's all right,
mistake. Yeah, if Josh, if you've never heard of sprue goo, you'll notice that me and Colin and other builders, because we're all really lazy. Well, I am anyway. I'm lazy. If I can do anything to avoid using filler on a gap, I will. So you'll see us do a couple of things. You'll see us like get two pieces and squish them together with the glue, like extra thin, and then fill that gap with the glue because it melts the plastic. Or if you've got a particularly large, slightly larger gap, you can use what Colin's got there, sprue glue. I've got some over on the side, which is just plastic card and bits of sprue melted into extra thin. And what you're doing basically, you make it thick enough that it doesn't drip, and then you cover over the gap, let it dry overnight, and basically as the glue evaporates away, you fill the gap with polystyrene. So you can then sand it and carve it and scribe it better than any filler at all, because you're just filling a gap with actual polystyrene. Sprue glue is much easier than filler. Much better than filler. Did I miss anything?
No.
Yes, Mama Foxx actually making herself a cup of tea. I was like,
I know,
good girl.
bless her.
Yeah, because the thing is, she gets so easily distracted at the minute, or just gets, she's on her iPad and watching telly. I can't guarantee that she'll be sitting there drinking lots of tea and keeping herself hydrated, because she'll just sit there happily reading the iPad and forget that 3 hours have gone past. So that she was downstairs making a cup of tea. I'm like, oh, good girl.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, she's hard work sometimes. She's not really.
Her heart's in the right place. Been
Yeah.
through the wars.
Yeah, she had a tough time.
She went through the wars, didn't she, last year? And yeah.
She's getting there slowly. She's still recovering, but she's thousands of years old, so it takes a long time to
Absolutely.
not be balked anymore.
Bless her.
Do.
Yeah, Mama Foxx is a legend, mate.
Ledge. Maybe you'll get a Mama Foxx hug one day, maybe.
Yeah, it's travelling and all of that, isn't it, mate?
You'd have to have a reason to be coming up north, though, wouldn't you? So.
Yeah. Yeah, all depends whether H lets me travel.
Yeah, you wouldn't be travelling alone.
No. Oh no, I can't. No.
You fell over on a bus, you'd just be rolling around on the floor every time I went round the corner. Do you remember being a kid on the school bus or on the bus to school, and there's always a can of Coke rolling around on the floor?
Yeah.
Empty Coke, and you're like, oh, it's really annoying.
Yeah, as the bus went up here, it rolled backwards,
Yeah.
and as it went the other way, you'd get the Coke can and the fag butts.
Yeah, rolling around.
Because back then, people could still smoke on buses.
Yeah. And did you sit there and make little tubes out of your bus ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but everybody did that.
Yeah.
Do you remember, I don't know if they still exist, do you remember clipper card machines?
Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
Clipper cards, God, do you remember them? We're doing this thing that most people won't know what we're talking about now, aren't we?
Yeah,
We're doing that thing again. When I was a lad, Nick, with clipper cards, it was lovely, it was
When
great.
I was lad.
Well, I was quite good, actually. I was almost in a mine then when you did that.
Yeah, when I was down pit.
That's not a bad northern accent, lad. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Oh,
That was all right. That was.
I'm learning.
Yeah, that was a little bit of Yorkshire in your voice there. If you want to do a Yorkshire accent or any kind of northern, you just have to start off by saying "Happen these reet, lad," and then it kind of just kicks you into the mode. Then, by heck, happen these reet. Come by, happen see thee reet grand. Oh, whippets, and it kind of gets you into the northern mode. How to speak third world. I up, lad. Happen these reet. Gradley.
Out to speak London. Talk through your nose.
No, I don't do that. If I try and do it, I have to. How do I do it? I tense my lower jaw.
Yeah.
And I kind of stick my lower jaw out a little bit. I don't quite know how. I can't explain how I do it.
You open your mouth as little as possible.
What? Well, I tend to. It's like I don't move my jaw up and down much, but I open my mouth. So instead of going like this, I tend to go like that, but my mouth's opening and closing. Yeah. I'm doing it all with the lip. Yeah. It's weird. I'm probably doing it wrong.
That sounds alright. It's not as bad as Ted's. Ted's is legendary.
No, Ted's is. Every accent Ted does is just Barrow with a twinge.
Yeah. I'm an East Ender with a Barrow accent.
Yeah. Now I'm French and I come from Barrow. No.
Brilliant. I still think he should grow a full-blown Captain Birdseye beard.
He thinks the same too, but Mrs. Ted won't let him.
She's chin.
Yeah, she doesn't like it, you see. She doesn't like the beard. Mama Fox is making her own tea. You're surplus to requirements then, Fox, says Mayhem. I wish I was, but I'm not, sadly.
You're now officially redundant, mate.
Yeah, if I didn't keep making her drinks of tea every hour or so, she'd probably have like 2 cups of tea a day.
Bless her.
And it's important she keeps hydrated. Jam donuts were very yum. The bag is now empty, says Dave. Git.
You go off some people, can't you?
Mayhem's going a bit retro and says gratis points. I don't know what they were. I assume that's some kind of like, you get points and get a set of glasses or something. Is that a petrol thing? I don't know. I know not what they are. Ask Helen what lady bus conductors were called back in the day, says Mac. To you.
I will do when she wakes up.
I kind of think that might end up with you getting a slap. You might want to consider that before you dive in and say you'll do it.
I don't know, were there any back in the 70s?
Yeah.
I can remember when you first saw female bus drivers, and that was such a big thing, wasn't it?
Mm. It certainly was.
Female bus driver? Really? I'll be getting on that bus. It's like, get over yourself.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the 1980s.
Oh, wouldn't it? Pathetic,
welcome to Britain in the 1980s when everything was a working man's club. Everywhere was basically just working men's club mentality.
Yeah. See him over there? Yeah. He lets his wife drive. Hey? It's like, really?
That was the mindset in those days, wasn't it?
It was. It was shocking, mate. I was lucky my mum never learnt because she was acutely short-sighted. I'd lost the sight in one eye when we was quite young, so she never got behind the wheel, which is probably just as good, actually, because I think her road rage would have been legendary.
Well, knowing what she's like with handbag.
Oh, yeah, she's brilliant, mate.
Yeah. This guy's doing like a real kind of rock guitar pose, look. I expect him to be shredding...
Oh, that's proper air guitar pose, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I expect him to be shredding what do you call it? What's that guitar? A Gibson, maybe?
Flying V.
Yeah.
Les Paul. Yeah. Or a Flying V.
Les Paul, I reckon. A Flying V, yeah. Or, if you want to get back 1980s, a keytar.
Yeah.
Although you didn't really shred keytars because they had keys, so you couldn't do the windmill, could you?
No. You couldn't go all Pete Townsend with one of them bad boys.
That's it. Right, so I want 13 and also 14. I think I'll do one leg at a time here. Mad Martin says, well, bye, people. Thanks for the lovely chat. Take care, Mad.
Take care, mate. Have a good one and have a wonderful 22.
Yeah, see
you soon.
Thanks for coming in. You're going to hate Dave. You're going to hate Dave because he's just found an open box of Jaffa cakes.
Where's my gum?
Hang on. Dave is in complete control of his own cupboards. How can he have an unopened box that he didn't know about?
Because Dave buys and then puts some away in safe spaces as break glass in emergency Jaffa cakes.
So it's possible they could be out of date and he could just suddenly get the raging hosepipe bum.
And then, like me, suddenly forgets where you've put stuff. I know I've got them somewhere.
I really want Jaffa cakes now. Dave, you're a git. God damn it.
Yeah, I concur with that assumption, Fox. He is a git.
God damn it, I want Jeff. Oh. Although we do have a box downstairs of Cadbury's Heroes, and when I say box, I mean it's 2 foot tall by about 3 foot long, and it's full.
Oh, really?
Because Mama Fox went onto Amazon and bought a massive box of Cadbury's Heroes.
Yeah, this is the thing you're going to have to do this year, isn't it? Is ban Mama Fox from Amazon.
Yeah, well, not if she keeps buying. If she keeps buying trade-sized boxes of Cadbury's Heroes, that's quite acceptable.
Brussels sprouts.
Well, yeah, that went a bit wrong. It's when she buys. See, I'm the one that does all the cooking. I'm the kitchen person because she can't do it anymore. And I hate cooking. I hate cooking with a passion. I just want to eat, not cook. And she doesn't quite understand sometimes why I'm not over the moon when she buys. She says, "I've got a present for you." Oh, look, it's a soup maker. Oh, look, it's a new set of bowls. And I'm like, you realise you're buying me tools of slavery here. You're buying me things that are going to keep me in the kitchen where I don't want to be. Oh, really?
Yeah, she's sitting there going, I fancy soup. I'll get him a soup maker. Yeah, you can see what she's doing.
I'm like, am I supposed to be happy about this? That you're buying me things to do? And apart from that, there's no space in the kitchen anyway for any of it.
She's playing you like cheap violin, mate.
Yeah, but the thing is, she'll forget she's ordered it. So she ordered a soup maker, and within a day she'd forgotten about it, and I just put it to one side, and it's never been used.
Yeah. Goes on the top shelf of the cupboard, never to be seen again.
Yeah. Along with all the little sort of, weighing scales and mixing machines. Forget that.
Yeah. We've all done that with them sort of things.
Yeah. There's if you've got cupboards with doors, there's always that cupboard where you keep all the big pans with the cupboard with the big door. There's always one that's got all the stuff in there that never gets used, like the third wok.
Yeah, Fox says Davies Jaffers are in date 23rd of the 4th, 22.
Git. I could go off him, I don't know what you see in him. I don't like him anymore. I can see you having to have words with him.
Oh, yeah.
You're just sulking now, aren't you?
I might be having noms.
You might be eating Jaffa cakes, mightn't you? Ooh, God damn it, I have no food here at all. Darn
You're
it.
the one who said to me, have something to hand at the bench.
This is true, but this was before Dave and his donuts and his... Oh, God damn it. All I can think about now is donuts, Jaffa cakes and Wilson, Keppel and Betty, and my brain's going, I don't know what the hell is going on. My brain can't pass any of it. My brain lives in a constant state of confusion because it is itself its own brain. It's like, what? No.
That sounds just like my brain, that does.
It sits there and it goes, of all the brains I had to be born as, I had to be born as Fox's brain. What did I do to deserve that? Yeah. It's self-aware. It's self-aware and also self-aware on top of that.
That is understandable, actually. Ah, there it is. The big green cup, Cole. That's all.
Green cup. Gratis points with Benson and H. Hedges Siggies, says Mayhem. Well, I didn't smoke when I was like 14. I didn't smoke when I was a kid.
God, I did.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't smoke till I was in my late 20s, I think.
Yeah, I was 9 when I first piked a smoke out my mum's fag packet.
Oh, dear me. Well, you are London town, aren't you, so...
Yeah, Grandad used to let you have a chug on his pipe. It's like, really?
God. I've just got flashbacks now to when I used to go to school in the morning. We had a bus stop was just around the corner from my house, which was kind of handy. So I'd go and, get up and get washed and go out to the bus stop and stand there. And there was this old bloke that would come and stop at the bus stop because he'd get the same bus in the morning. And he smoked a pipe. And all I remember is two things. One, it smelled really nice. Because I was like 12 or 13 at the time, and he was like this old bloke smoking a pipe next to a 13-year-old, which nowadays you'd be like, what?
Oh, yeah, get arrested.
So he stood there smoking his pipe, waiting for the bus, and I remember two things. One, it smelled really nice. But two, he'd be hawking up all the time. And making all the horrible spitting noise, and I'd be like, oh, that's gross. And I'm like, remind me never to smoke a pipe if that's what you end up doing, hawking up and coughing and splotching. Oh, it was horrible, gross noises. I was like, wow, your wife must love you.
Yeah, it's one of them. You often wonder. Well, it's hardly surprising we started smoking, but you sit there and you think, why?
Yeah. Because we're idiots, basically. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. "5 years since I stopped. I'm quite proud of that." It's like, yeah, bloody right.
I think I'm about 4 years. You stopped before me.
Yeah.
So I think I'm about maybe 4 years. Right, let's see if I can not screw up the legs on this guy this time. Try and do a better job.
I must admit, both me and the missus are amazed I did it, you know, because we both thought I wouldn't last.
Yeah, well, you got a massive dirty great part work out of it, so.
Yeah.
I only gave up twice successfully, although, well, I say successfully, once I gave up successfully for about a year, and obviously I've given up 4 years ago now. And the only two things that got me to, because I tried many times and failed, the only two things that got me to stop smoking was the first time, because I spent all the money I had on a Doctor Who replica Doctor Who coat, a 10th Doctor great coat, and that was like 300 quid. That was all the money I had in my account, so I said, I've spent it all now. I don't get paid until a month. I can't buy cigarettes because I haven't got any money, so therefore I can't smoke.
Yeah.
And my brain went, okay. Lasted about a year and a half. And then the other time I had to stop, which I've now successfully been for a bit years, is because Mama Foxx had to stop smoking, so
Yeah.
I had no choice then. So when my brain has literally no choice at all, it's quite happy to stop smoking. It's like, oh, yeah, fine enough, fair enough. But
It's one of them, innit?
every time I wanted just to stop smoking, it didn't work.
No.
Because there was no impetus to make me stop smoking, so. Right, let's see if we can get this leg on. Get your leg on!
Yeah, there are still times when you crave.
Oh, yeah.
But it's one of them.
Watching some actor on telly and you're like, oh, that looks really delicious.
Yeah. Or someone nearby has got a fag on, you just go,
Yeah, because that kind of like faint from a distance smell is quite pleasant. When you're up close to it, it's horrible.
yeah.
When it's like out of the corner of your nose, if you know what I mean. How were the fish, by the way?
A fish
How
is
is
all
the
right.
fish? And
The fish is all right.
I saw the picture you posted in your group the other day. I didn't realise that you had that many snails.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you had a lot of snails, but if you don't know, Colin posted a picture up, and it was like, "Ooh, hello, Vicar." He put a picture up, and it was like of his tank, and it's not like he's got. He said before he's got a lot of snails in the tank because he took over, and I thought, 10 or 15 snails. Yeah, no, they're like the floor is just covered in them. There's just piles of them everywhere.
Brilliant.
It's like
I started off with 3.
Yeah. You've just got like all the snails in the world. I couldn't even.
But they do a good job. They keep the tank nice and clean. They keep the water clean. And the thing is, if they get out of control, you can either stop feeding them for a bit and they just die off, or just put a couple of assassins in that eat them.
It's cruel.
It's nature, innit, at the end of the day.
Yeah. What would happen if you just put them outside in the garden? I mean, do they have to be underwater?
Oh, yeah, they're water snails, mate.
That's the answer. Clues in the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The name's the giveaway.
Yeah.
Do they have gills, or do they go up to the top for air?
They go up the top. They basically either fart or whatever in their shells, and they go flying up to the top of the tank.
Oh, I wonder why they
And
can't.
then all of a sudden you see them start sinking back down again.
So I wonder why they don't survive out of the water, and if they need air to breathe.
I don't know, mate.
It's weird, isn't it? Unless it's just they need the algae to eat or something. That's weird. Unless they, I don't know. There's probably anybody in chat that knows why they wouldn't survive out of water.
But they come out of the water and stick to the side tank, but then pretty much there for a couple of minutes, and then that's it. Back down they go.
Lynn Dipple says, I'm going to have to order some Jaffa cakes from Fox's Amazon. That will be very greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. By you and me. Mayhem says to Dave, Jaffa cakes, you fiend.
I know.
Everybody hates
It's
Dave
evil,
now. Everybody hates Dave now.
Yeah, but knowing Dave like I do, Dave won't care.
Davey's sitting there going nom 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 to the telly box.
Yeah.
Paul Di Tommaso is in. Hey Paul, welcome.
Hello, Paul.
Scale Model Muse says, my mum used to give me money to buy her smokes when I was a kid. Now they ask for ID. You couldn't pay me to smoke the cigarettes you used to like. Lynn congrats us on not smoking. Thank you. Congrats, Foxx and Colin. Max says 6 years for me in June. Lynn says, my mum smoked, so one day my little brother and I burned her cigarettes in the sink. What a smell. Yeah, but we did get her to quit.
That's the thing. It's only when you stop and you walk past the chain smoker and you think, God, bloody hell, did I used to smell?
Yeah.
And it does. It opens your eyes, doesn't it? You're like, ding dong. I don't regret stopping at all.
Mayhem
I
says,
miss it every now and then, but
yeah, Mayhem says to Dave, I assume that's okay. I still have another Terry's chocolate orange. God damn it. I'm going to have to go downstairs and get a whole mess of Cadbury's Heroes, aren't I? I can see I'm going to have to do that now.
the gits.
Yeah. I mean, I do have an enormous box of Cadbury's Heroes downstairs, so I shouldn't really complain. It truly is.
Yeah, but you want them next to you.
I do. It truly is
And
an
don't
enormous
forget,
box.
You have left Mama Foxx unattended, so
Yeah,
you may have had a box of heroes.
Well, she actually got them for herself, but she also has downstairs a 3-foot-long bar of Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Literally. But rather sadly, she was struggling to break the pieces off. So she's kind of stopped eating it, and I'm like, well, that's like a 1.5-foot-long bar of Cadbury's Dairy Milk. They're not being eaten.
And you're sitting there going...
It was like, literally, it's about 2.5 foot long. It's massive. It lasts me about a minute and a half normally, but you know.
Yeah, that's my downside with chocolate. Is I open it and I'm throwing the empty wrapper away.
Yeah,
So
you give me a pack of Jaffa cakes, in about 3.5 minutes, you'll have a pack. There won't be any Jaffa cakes, there'll just be a pack. I can't eat some, I have to eat all of them all at the same time.
Muse stopped smoking 33 years ago. Good for you, Muse.
Yep.
And the prices now, yeah, well, in the UK it would equate to nearly $30 a packet.
It's about 15 quid, isn't it? Something stupid. Last time I bought some cigarettes, it was about £5. So just in 2 or 3 years, it's gone up nearly 200%. Or, I don't know the math, 300%. 200%, I think. I don't. Look at that pose. Let's get off the math. Look at that pose there.
That is rather suggestive. That is a Slash about to hit the Les Paul for a guitar riff pose.
That is a proper, like, windmill air guitar.
Oh yeah, it's guitar solo.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's not going to be doing that. He will have 4 arms and lots of swords. Curved swords. Foxx has left Mama Foxx unsupervised. Quick, the Cadbury's Heroes, says Mayhem. Ross Medlock says, I know a smell worse than cigarette smoke. Try a 4-year-old projectile vomiting all over the dinner table and then have to clear it up. Yeah. Ray Aquilina's in. Hey Ray, big hugs.
Hello Ray, hope you're alright, mate.
Yep. Mayhem also has a slew of Reese's things. I like peanut butter and jam sandwiches, but that's about as far as I'll take peanut butter or peanuts. I'll eat peanuts, and I like peanut butter with jam, but I don't like peanut butter on its own. So like Reese's cups and stuff, ooh, no thank you. Muse says, the last pack I bought was 96 cents and the tax was 4 cents on the dollar.
Blimey. Shocking, really, when you think how much money you've spent on cigs over the years.
Oh, God, yeah. The funny thing was, it's like, you know, I stopped smoking, of course. From that point, I ate everything I could get into my mouth. And I put on a lot of weight. And it's only really in the last sort of year that I've taken all that weight off. Yeah. And that's purely because, you know, Mama Foxx got sick and that was quite stressful, so it took me like 3 years to get rid of all the extra fatness that I got because I gave up cigarettes. So
That is the downside.
yeah, you do tend to eat all the things in the world.
Yeah, we do gain a few pounds when you pack up, but
Yeah. 24 and 20. I've just cut off the wrong ones, you spoon. There you go. Never mind. Don't need them yet then. Oh, idiot.
clues in the number, mate.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong box. I dropped down a panel. 15 and 16, you gimp. I wonder why it was on the wrong sprue.
Don't be like Foxx, folks.
Yeah, don't be like Foxx. Read the correct instructions. Hi, I'm Foxx, and I'm an idiot. So have you named all the snails then? All of them? I mean, every single
No.
one?
No, because after 5, there's just loads.
I see what you did there.
Good, isn't it?
I'm still disappointed though. Ideally, you should be able to tell them all apart, like a proper animal keeper.
The only one I used to be able to tell apart was Goliath. He was the biggest one in there. He was about the size of, or just under the size of a pound coin.
Wow.
But there's just an empty pound coin size shell now.
Oh
'cause
no!
Goliath,
That's too sad. You shouldn't have told me that.
that's all right.
Was he eaten alive by all the others?
No, they just die and that's it.
It made me sad.
But yeah, any of the fish that have gone, they've been consumed.
You made me sad now.
That's all nature, isn't it, mate?
True, but it's still sad.
Yeah, but yeah, my big snail, he's gone. The big big snail god in the sky.
All right. At the end of the day, whatever you do in life, we all become food.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
exactly.
we all turn into food. And eventually we all turn into a star, and then we all turn into maybe a planet or a rock or an asteroid.
That's what it did.
Eventually. But then eventually, we'll all turn into absolutely nothing.
Yeah, just powder.
Not even that, we'll all turn into atoms, and the atoms will fade away and fall apart and decay, and there'll be nothing left. In trillions and trillions of years, there'll be nothing left. Save for some dead black holes, which will slowly evaporate, leaving nothing.
Holes, big holes.
But then there'll be nothing left, and so whatever you do in life is pointless, basically is what I'm saying. So don't even bother. Was that a bit?
Don't even worry about it.
Was that a bit nihilistic?
No.
It's like, are you going to get up today? No, because I'm in 25 trillion years the universe will no longer exist. There's no point. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
What's
Just
the point?
saying it as it is.
Yeah. It's kind of scary, the heat death of the universe. It's a long, long time away, but
Will happen.
it's fascinating to me that in enough time will pass when, because like the universe is like constantly expanding.
Yes.
And obviously it's not just the universe, it's space-time itself is expanding. So this is being a pain in the arse. So obviously every square inch of the universe of space-time is moving away from every other square inch equally in all directions. And there's some amazing things to think about, like for example, theoretically, my train of thought. Let me deal with this bit of dude first because it's breaking my brain. Where are we? We have our local group of galaxies, and there are other like local groups of galaxies. But because everything's moving away, it's very unlikely that even if you travelled at the speed of light, you would ever reach another galaxy, because by the time you'd left our galaxy, they're all too far apart.
Yeah.
But, this is really doing my head in now. The irony is that in the future there will come a time when, if there's still life on this planet, they will look up into the sky and not see any other galaxies.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, there'll be the galaxies will be so far apart that we won't have any neighbours, and these creatures that live on this world won't know that other galaxies even exist.
It is one of those that you often think, I'd like to come back a millennium ahead in the future, just to see where the planet's gone, what direction, how it's evolved, if mankind is still around, you know.
Yeah.
Because there is that curiosity, isn't there, in us?
But it's just that sobering thought, you know. We're here at the time when it's possible to see other galaxies, so we can infer what the universe looks like. But for many in the future, they won't even know other galaxies exist. So they'll see the stars in our galaxy, but they won't know there's anything beyond that. They won't have any idea what the universe is. It's weird, isn't it? It's deep thoughts.
Gets your brain going, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then eventually it'll be the point where you'll look up at the night sky and there'll be nothing, because not even the nearest star is close enough to be seen. Of course, it's unlikely to be anything alive on the planet by then. We wouldn't even be here by then.
No.
But not on this planet, but on a planet. A creature could look up into the night sky and see just black.
Yeah, there'll be nothing.
Maybe the moon of that planet might be there. Whoever this guitar dude is doing his shredding of guitars, he's got a very spanky sort of set of tailcoat going on as well.
Oh yeah, he does look rather splendid.
Yeah, he looks rather dapper, these chaps. Dapper chaps. They are reminding me of fallen Vandals.
Oh right, yeah.
From the Destiny. Not Destiny 2, because that's garbage. Destiny, the original Destiny, the good one. That we like to talk about. 17 is the next one. 17, you say? It's 5:15, did you realise that?
No, I didn't. Bloody hell.
How's
It's gone quick.
Yeah, how's your build going? What are you doing?
Doing the flooring. Plinthage.
Plinthage. Look at the plinthage.
Yeah, just building some sub-assemblies, mate.
Ooh. Subularity.
Assemblies of subbage kind.
I'm thinking about food now, constantly. God damn it. Why do our chats always devolve into talk about food that makes me hungry? Because what happens is, I get so hungry by the end of the stream that when I get downstairs, when I've finished, I go downstairs to make Mama Foxx a brew. And I'm so hungry that I can't be bothered cooking. I'm like, I need to eat now. I'm going to call a little man to come and bring me food. And in reality, it takes longer because it'll be like an hour, but it's less effort for me. Because I don't have to make anything. It's like, God damn it. Let's have a look at chat. Mayhem says, the worst smell I've encountered was... Looks at the cat. Yeah. Mac retracts something. We had a cat that barfed on the carpet on the top of the stairs.
Oh right, yeah.
Right in a corner, in like just by the bathroom door where the two walls meet. Yeah. She was on her last legs, bless, and she barfed on the carpet. So I cleaned it up. That was 35 years ago.
Yeah.
There's still crispy bits on the carpet.
Oh.
Even though it's been washed and hoovered and everything over the years, it's just it was left there for a day basically, because before we noticed it.
Yeah.
So it's just there's little crusty. Some of the carpet fibres are a bit crusty on there. It's like, that was 35 years ago. Jesus, what's in cat sick? Good God. Luckily, I can't smell, says Sarah J. Hugh Gordon says, Mould dog used to roll up against the lobster bait barrel, then on the old fishing nets. Lovely.
Oh,
I think he means my old dog. Although that then Mould dog. Mayhem says, from cosmic dust we are born, and so to cosmic dust we return. That or corpse starch or Soylent Green. Yeah. Soylent Green is people. Max says it's €12 a pack here. That will be €84 a week for me, and people criticise spending €50 a month on a artwork.
Yeah.
Yep. Mayhem says Destiny, Density. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what paid for my part work, packing up the fags.
Yeah. Lynn says correctly, in 5 billion years the Earth won't be here. The Sun is going to be expanding to a red giant and swallowing up Mercury, Venus and Earth. Yes, although there are some people that think it might actually push, if it does it slow enough, it might push Earth out. Maybe to where the orbit of Mars is now, and push the planets out a bit. It might not. But, you know. Mark Shellard is in, says, hi everyone. He's done it again.
Hello, Mark.
Now, he turned up yesterday just before we finished, but he's not turned up right at the end yet, so don't panic. I think it was Mark yesterday that turned up right as I was finishing the stream. but we're not finished yet. We'll be going for a little while yet, so welcome, Mark. If that was you yesterday, I think it was you. You've managed to just about make it on time. Good lad. Yeah, I think it was Mark. He went, "Hi everyone," and I went, "Right, I'm going to finish now."
Yeah.
There's always one, isn't there?
Miguel did it to me the other day, didn't he, on the frolic? Came in right at the end, bless him.
Oh, yeah. Hi! Oh.
We do feel sorry for them when they do it, because it's like, oh, we're just coming off now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's going to live like that.
We did a little bit of science talk there, and I love science.
Yeah, a bit of Carl Sagan, mate.
I love science. It's like, why would you want to talk about religion or politics when you can talk about science?
Exactly.
And the universe and cosmology. These are much more things that you want to be talking about. The matters of man are irrelevant and no one cares. The matters of the universe should be foremost on everyone's mind, because it is who we are. To quote Carl Sagan, we are a way for the universe to know itself.
Now there was a legend.
Mm-hmm. We are just conscious bits of the universe at the end of the day. We are a way for the universe to know itself. Oops.
I love the insanity of this thing.
You're loving that, aren't you?
Mm.
Whereas I'm actually finding these skeleton dudes quite boring. I'm looking forward to painting them. They're beautifully done. It's just like I'm like, skeletons, whatever. But I'm looking forward to painting them.
Oh,
right, so that's him done. Temporarily, half done. Guitar shredding dude. See, he looks like he needs a wee. He's like, oh, I need a wee. I need a wee, I need a wee. Oh. Whereas he's like, party on, Ted. Party on, Bill. Lynn Dipple says, become a wonderful person. I watch him daily. Yes, have I got one here? I can proudly say, it's in the washing bag, but I've got it out. I can proudly say I have the Wonderful Person t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
It's Anton Petrov's channel on YouTube. He always starts it by saying, hello, wonderful person. I've got one of his t-shirts. Wonderful Person t-shirt. It's really nice. So I supported Anton by buying a Wonderful Person t-shirt.
No.
Look up Anton Petrov on the YouTubes. It's well worth it. He does a video every day. It's like a little 10 or 15 minute video talking about usually about astronomy and cosmology, but often other things as well. But he's just dead nice. He's a lovely fella. Hello, wonderful person. In today's video, we're going to talk about the things. He's a lovely little fella. 19, 20 and 21. Right, so this is this sprue now.
They are some of the best channels, them, aren't they? 'Cause,
He started off doing maths, but then he ended up doing science and stuff now. He just does little sort of 15-minute overview videos on science of the day. But it's almost every day. 19, 20 and 21. Anton Petrov's brilliant. 19, 20 and 21. Like and subscribe. 19, 20, 21. I really hope I never meet anybody that actually talks like that, because I'll be like, feel so bad.
Oh, it's going to happen, isn't it?
I'll be like, hi, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But the one thing you do I don't like. Oh, no.
I liked and subscribed.
Even though you take the mickey out of me, I liked and subscribed.
It's going to happen now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to meet that person, aren't I? He's like, oh,
you are, aren't you?
God.
Yeah, friendly advice, mate. Don't go to Telford.
Yeah. Or at least stay away from the table with all the Spitfires on, anyway. Yeah. This is my first Spitfire. Like and subscribe. How many models have you made? I've been making models for 35 years and I've made the same Spitfire every time. There you go. After 35 years, I am going to now make a tank. Only joking, it's a Spitfire.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Would you like, sir? Pint of lager, please. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, pint of Spitfire.
I see what you did there.
I know, it was good, that, wasn't it?
10 points for that one. I love Anton's voice, says Lynn. Yeah, Anton has got a really... What I'll tend to do is... there's a few videos or channels that I watch that when a video pops up on my feed, I'll leave it till the end of the day before I'm going to bed because they're relaxing. So, for example, Anton's videos, I'll leave till the end of the day because it's only 10 or 15 minutes and it's just really relaxing voice and it just puts you in a relaxed state. And you're looking at all the pictures behind him of the universe and it's like, oh, they're chill. So if it's an Anton video, I'll watch that at the end of the day. If I get a Journey to the Microcosmos video, I'll put that at the end of the day because that's Hank Green being quiet, which is weird. Yeah. And there's also the Dave. Oh, what's his name? He's the Japanese woodblock maker. Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Dave something. Hello everyone, it's Dave, Japanese woodblock printmaker. He runs a business in Osaka in Japan, doing Japanese woodblock prints. Dave, oh god damn it. Anyway, his as well, I'll watch his video, even if they're an hour long, I'll be like, right, I'll watch that and then I'll go to bed. Because again, he's just dead quiet. And the funny thing was, he did one the other day, Dave, whatever his surname is, I can't remember. And all he was doing, half of it was just talking about how the business is doing. Since the office has been closed for 2 years, the workshops. Yeah. And it's like, he's showing graphs about profit, and it's like, you know what? I'm still watching, because it's just him. Dave, what's his surname? Oh, Dave. David, Rise Damn Designs off, says, got to go, guys. See you later.
See you later, Josh. Thanks for coming in.
Take care,
mate.
buddy. See you soon. Somebody in chat, please just tell me what the guy's surname is if you subscribe to him. David something. Japanese woodblock. That's going to bug me now. Wilson, Keppel and Betty, that's not no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to annoy you, I can see it.
See, I'm trying to think, it's David, and all that comes into my head is Hunter.
Yeah, David Hunter,
yeah, and that's all that's coming out. It's like, no, he's not David Hunter, it's... Oh, well. He's a great channel anyway. David Bull. There you go, Dave Bull. David Bull. His channel's not called that. His channel's called Moko Hankan, which is the name of the studio in Osaka in Japan. Osaka. He's a lovely guy and all to watch. So all of those videos I'll put on just before I go to bed so I can just chill out. David Bull says Mayhem. That's the one. Yeah. I remembered at the last minute. It's been a day of remembering things at the last minute today.
And of course you are forgetting the ultimate.
Of course, well, Craftsman, of course.
Yeah, Craftsman and Craftsman.
Well, the thing is, that's the difficult bit because when a Craftsman video comes up, I have to watch it immediately.
Yeah.
I can't leave that to the end of the day. That's the one exception. I can't leave that to the end of the day because then I spend all day being sad that I didn't watch a Craftsman video.
Yeah, it's like, what's he doing? Is Craftsman appearing?
Oh, Craftsman. Have to watch. So yeah, I have to watch a Craftsman video. Although I did find myself the other day going back and watching a load of his videos.
Yeah.
Which you don't often do with YouTubers and content like that. You don't go back and watch their old stuff unless it's like Duncan. But I spent I think 3 hours last Saturday just watching Craftsman videos.
Yeah, but Craftsman is an exception, isn't it? It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on a whole new cute level, isn't it?
Hello, welcome to the Craftsman Show.
3 a.m. Foxx is going, Craftsman, you got to go and watch Craftsman.
Yep.
Okay.
My name is your host, the Craftsman. So awesome. It's funny when you watch his first few videos where he hadn't figured that kind of character out yet, the voice.
Yeah.
And he's talking kind of at normal speed, and it's like, yeah, he actually talks about that in one of his videos. One of his like question and answer videos. He's a lovely lad with a lovely voice, says Mayhem about David Bull. And then Mayhem says, hello, and welcome to the Craftsman Show. My name is your host, the Craftsman. And I feel compelled now to show it off, my prized possession,
I know.
Sent from the craftsman himself to me, personally, because I bought something from him. But there you go. It's not really that personal. Because I bought something from his Etsy store.
I know.
I have a Craft Nation T-shirt.
I'm so envious.
And I meant to say, by the way, Cole, have you been to his Etsy store?
No, not yet, but I shall be.
Because he sells STL files. Because there's an STL file of Agua.
Yeah.
You know, what was it? Agua is the underwater gentleman with unspecific abilities or something like that. he does an STL file of Agua. There's an STL file for Rocket Chicken. And I think there is still an STL. I think there's an STL file for Male Snail, but I think there is an STL file for Craftsman. Because somebody made him a little action figure of Craftsman, and I think he got him to convert it into an STL. So I think you can 3D print Craftsman. And he's got the full, from top to toe, from toes to head. It's the full body.
You so want me to get that, don't you? So we can have a print of them.
Oh, imagine a 3D printed Craftsman. Oh.
Craftsman bench buddies.
Oh,
dude.
I know. Did you realise, by the way, that in some of his videos at one point, Craftsman suddenly got a little beard and then got rid of it? He had a little soul patch going on.
Yeah, I thought I spotted some.
I never noticed until I watched back something. I'm like, oh, it's because then he got a soul patch and then he hasn't.
Yeah, it was almost like craft dude, wasn't it? Yeah.
He says, is that a bug on your desk or a figure bit? That is a figure bit. That's little key marks for various things, so I know where to put things like camera. This is like a centre point, so I know where to point the camera. And these are other markings for when I've got things like, if I'm doing my part works, I've got the magazine open, that's the centre point. So I know where it's little markings, so what's the word I'm looking for? Registration marks. So I know where to put cameras and things. I used to put bits of tape and I thought, I'll just draw on the cutting mat, screw it. Which works until I do that. Then I don't know where the camera is then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on his. If you just go to one of his videos, there'll be links in the description under his stuff to go to his shop. And yeah, it's like, I remember. I don't know if the Craftsman figure is on there, but he said he was gonna. He said he'd ask the guy to do an STL file so he could put it up there for people to buy it. But yeah, I love the description for Agua. I just can't remember it. An underwater gentleman of uncertain abilities, or something like that.
Oh, that is cool.
23 and 22. You need legs. See if I can get these 3 basic bodies finished in time.
Underneath the arch.
Cheers. I did that on my stream on Saturday, and there was no reply.
Oh, I bet you was feeling all lonesome.
It was underneath the arch. Oh.
No.
It never got finished. It's floating out there in space to this day.
Yeah, your last Warhammer Sunday when I wasn't in, you kind of felt it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's because ow, stabby little foot. It's because I'm so used to not doing solo streams now that when I do a solo stream, it's like, well,
don't seem right, does it?
I've actually become uncomfortable being the only one talking. Wait, I'll give it a minute for everyone to stop laughing.
Oh, does make a difference though, doesn't it?
Well, it does, because it means we can look at chat less.
Well, it was one of them, wasn't it, that it was so noticeable on the Frolic because you felt a lot more relaxed, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, it's also that you can actually get more work done because we can start a conversation about something without having to look at chat to generate the conversation. So a lot of times we'll actually just be like we're talking now, but working, whereas on a normal solo stream, you talk about something until you run out of words, and then you have to look at chat to get the next thing. So, yeah, but
it's always difficult doing it on your lonesome.
It's not the same doing it without my desk buddy. Bench buddy.
It don't seem right, does it?
Nope. I can't do a stream if I've got no one to mock. I mean, come on.
Exactly. You know, you've got no one to sell stuff to if
Exactly. I know. Who am I going to tell to go and buy X, Y, and Z if...
Exactly.
Yeah,
Go and touch the buttons on your wife's cooker. I won't tell her.
I won't tell her, but film it while you do it. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'd have learnt by now.
No. While you're there, I need you to go and microwave some chips, but can you film it? For a non-specific reason.
Yeah, I do love the little guidance timings that get left for me.
Even when you ignore them.
Oh yeah.
This needs 1.5 minutes. 8 minutes.
Yeah, one of my better ones that was.
Yeah.
I often get reminded of that by my boys.
I'm sure you get reminded of that one all the time.
Yeah, do you remember your 8-minute burger, Dad? Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, still not putting you in the will.
Yeah.
The light just made the figure bit look like the crazy beetle had wobbled onto your desk. I've not had a little beetle on my desk for a while. I'll tell you. Ever since I got that, the first Warhammer Conquest pizza box that comes with the terrain maps and stuff that you play the games on, you only get the extra pieces. And there was a little tiny beetle in there. Ever since then, I've occasionally found that same kind of beetle pootling about around the house in places. I think it's called a carpet beetle. I think. Little tiny molecule, but with like a speckly brown shell. Yeah, and ever since then, I've found them. Every time I find a little thing on my desk, it's one of those. It's weird. Have you ever had a spider whiz across your workbench while you've been working?
Oh yeah.
I've never had that.
So oh look, it's a spider.
I'd be like, I'd throw everything in the air and stab myself in the entire body with my knife as it fell down.
Nah, it's like just doing their thing, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're probably more scared of us than we are of them.
Doesn't matter how many times people say that, I'd still throw everything in the air and run out of the room like a screaming schoolgirl.
Yeah, but you are a princess, we know this.
No, it's more... if I walk into a room and there's one on the wall, I go, oh, you're going outside, and I get the glass, and I get the postcard, and I throw it out. If I'm sat here at my desk, absorbed in my task, and suddenly something goes like that, I'm gonna drop everything out of my lower intestine, all in one go, basically, because you don't expect it. It's not like walking in a room and seeing one on the wall. If it was a little tiny spider, I'd be like, catch it and throw it out. If it's a big house spider, I'd be like, ah! I'd probably, like, knowing me, I'd probably get whatever I was building and smash it down on it without thinking, and then be sad that I've destroyed the thing. I'd be sad that A, I killed the spider, and B, that I destroyed the thing I'm working on. Either way, it'd be a bad day on the moon. And it wouldn't be good. It'd be a bad day on the moon for both of us. It's like I like them, I just don't like them being in my presence.
Yeah, in your vicinity.
Yeah, in my house. Let's have a look. Mayhem says, underneath here. Cheers. Laughing? Us? Fox, we wouldn't laugh, would we? Yes, we would. Yeah. Hashtag mocularity, says Mayhem. And that's when H whacks him with the rolling pin of goodness and then gives Fox the look. Yeah.
Now, Fox won't get the look. He'll get the look of, I'm on your sideness.
Fox can do no wrong. You're in trouble.
Yeah, leave poor Fox alone. Poor, don't feel sorry for him. As I get a whacked round the ear, leave him alone and stop being a bully.
Yeah. Mew says, those can infest the house. You may want an inspection. Well, it's been like 3 years now, so... It's like a very, like, once or twice a year I'll find a little tiny one pootling about, say, in the bathroom or on my bench. Not much you can do, really, now. It'd be a scorpion or a tarantula that whizzes across the desks as adeptus. I wouldn't mind a tarantula. I've actually held a tarantula in my hand, and it was gorgeous, and it was adorable. It was so delicate on my hand. It was amazing.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
I don't mind big fluffy things that move slowly. That's acceptable. It's big things that move fast and aren't fluffy. It's the not being fluffy that makes it more tricky. I don't even want to know what you're doing right now.
Oh, me? Sanding.
Oh, okay. It was like a slappity noise. I wasn't quite sure.
Oh yeah, it's the sides of me sander tapping.
I've heard that rumour. That's what they all say. It's tapping the sides. Oh no. Move on. Family show.
You like it really? It's in your head now, isn't it?
Those are neat little sanders. What are they, says Lynn?
Homemade 3D printed sanding frames with strips of sandpaper that I've cut.
Oh, that's what you're using. I've just turned around to see it. That explains the noise in that case.
Yeah, a bit like Flexi files.
Yeah. Is it a freely available 3D print pattern, or is it one you made? Or
it's one that young Dave came up with.
Ooh. Wait, which Dave is young Dave?
Dave, my Dave.
Oh, you're okay. Just young Dave.
Yeah. The naming criteria was, it was Dave's sander. But it's based on the Flexi file sanding frames.
Oh yeah. Panzer says there is video evidence of Fox's reaction to a spider. Yeah, that'll be that thing that Kenneth sent me. Do you remember?
Yeah, that
was hilarious. But that was on. You do that if you open that box. If you,
I've got a little spider. Isn't that cute?
No, you wouldn't. When it goes boom on your hand like that, instinctively, I think any human would jump. They may not flail quite as much, but any human, I think, would jump at that.
I'm trying to wheedle out of it. You acted like a 3-year-old girly princess.
So would you? But we can never find out now because you can't do it, can you?
No. You get your wibbling on again, aren't you?
I don't wibble. I'm a princess. Andy said that yesterday, and I take it to be true. It was on the internet, so therefore it must be correct.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said it on the internet, so therefore I can't wibble. I've got a beatbox in my head now, in the rhythm of your sanding.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
What with that in a fish tank, you're in your element, ain't you?
Dribbly noises. Trickly noises actually better. Trickly noises is a better description.
There you go.
You know, dinner last night was supposed to be turkey bacon and lots of salad.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Load of washing up to do. Can't be arsed. Chinese. So dinner tonight is turkey bacon and a whole load of salad.
Good, man.
Although I ate all the potato salad the first night, so I'm a bit sad about that. I do like potato salad.
Gradually, as you can see, the seam is going. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Getting there.
The good thing is, though, because it's like an organic creature type thing, you don't have to worry about it being spot on perfect because you're going to have some kind
absolutely.
of skin texture and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, you're going to have skin texture and creasage in his
parts.
Skin.
You can also, if there's a really egregious bit, you just stick a piece of plastic card armour on it and nobody knows.
Yeah, but when you look at how much of it's actually covered,
yeah, nobody will know. Look at that.
It's like, really.
That's just epic. I can just
Brilliant,
all I can see on that frame. If you hold that frame up to the camera, all I can see if you look at it is just rusty metal.
Yeah.
Rusty sheet metal and bits of.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Just I love if you go on Forge World and you look at some of the Ork tanks and things they've got on there, like the tanks and the Land Raiders that are Orkified Land Raiders and stuff. Looking at the paint jobs on them, it's all rusty corrugated metal. It's like that's what I see Orks as.
Yeah.
Did you notice how I got you to go and look at Forge World?
I did notice that you dropped the F word in there.
The other F word.
Yeah, I know your games. The trouble is I know full well that I'll end up going on there.
You'd be like, I wonder what. I'll just go and have a look because he was talking about Orks. And...
He was talking. I might as well whilst I've got the internet open.
Yeah. The thing as well is, don't forget, you've got a bit of an advantage being Orks because although you couldn't necessarily play them in game. You have got, of course, the Orks in Age of Sigmar, which kind of look the Orks that look very similar. So if you're just making them for the fun of making them, you've got all those kits you can make as well. Whereas I've just got 40k if I'm making, say, Imperial Guard or something.
Ork was an inspired choice, mate.
I know,
and I thank you for it.
You hate me for it, and also thank me at the same time. It's a bizarre combination.
But you get to design an Ork character for me. And I know deep down you're going to love every minute of that.
Yeah. I must get around to doing that.
Because it will get used. Especially when I'm doing my Warhammer painting videos. Because if you animate it,
No, don't know about that. That's a lot. I'm not an animator. Oh, you mean like an overlay character?
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Okay, that'll take me about a week, but I can do that.
Fun that could be had with that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, that, you know.
Yeah, you love me, really.
Well, it's easy when it's just.
Yeah,
it's easy when it's just like Foxx with a coat and 2 arms. When it's like an entire orc with all kinds of bits. That's. People don't know, might not know this, but that character I have, that when I have Foxx on the corner of the screen doing little simple animations, there's 175 different images that I had to draw for that.
I know.
For that library of images. Most of which I hardly ever use, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Because you've got like all the different facial expressions and the arm poses, and
that's it. Yeah.
It takes forever. 175 there are. And that was
it's.
What really got me was, it was like I shot myself in the foot because I spent ages drawing them all with the lab coat for that E-models video.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I really need one that's not wearing the lab coat, so I had to redo them all again for Foxx not wearing the lab coat. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Why do I do this to myself?
I've done that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I started it. I'm like, oh fudge, why did I do this? But it all came out good.
That's the thing. It's what you're known for now.
Mm.
At the end of the day, it's there. It's a part of your YouTube channel psyche, isn't it?
I will admit, I was looking at an orc the other yesterday. I was watching a video of something. It was an orc doing something, being painted, I think, and it had like a big battle axe in its hand. And I was like, just take the battle axe out of the hands and recarve the hands, and just give it like a giant paintbrush. That'll be Festa Kitbasher.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
But it's like, yeah, I don't know how you carve a hand. Yeah, just carve a hand. That's like saying just build a bridge across the Atlantic. Yeah. Just design a website.
I always come up with a hand through the 3D printing site.
You need Ainza.
Because, like I say, I'll always send a character to Forge World and get them to make it.
No, they don't do that. Do you need Forge World?
No, actually, I wouldn't. No, because I could render it. Yeah.
Yeah, Forge World don't do custom designs. Doodle doodle doodle. What's going on there? And all the nubs removed. Yes. No more nubularity.
Nubularity.
We're up to Edward Leonard. For some reason, it. Oh, I know why. Edward put a comment saying, "My second tank build part 1, please like and subscribe." But it blanked his comment out because it says, "Please like and subscribe."
Oh, bless.
I've unblanked it. Orks in Age of Sigmar are what the orcs in 40k should be size-wise. But that's the beauty for Cole, though, because if he's not necessarily playing the game, he can quite happily sit there and make Sigmar orcs and mix them in with 40k orcs, because it doesn't really matter if you're not playing the game.
Because you know what would happen if I did start playing the game. I'd get to buy them all again anyway and do them for the game. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, there's nothing stopping you adding, you know, making Sigmar ones as well. And there's all the orc stuff on Forge World.
I could get into the habit of my modifications get magnetised to the builds, and then if I play the game, they come off the build.
I mean, if you're playing the game on your own table in your own house, you can use whatever the hell you want. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're unlikely to go to a Games Workshop store and play the game, or any official venue.
I don't go out, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can ultimately play whatever you want. You could put like a cup of coffee on the table. Counts as a Baneblade. Wait, what?
I think Max McGinn's trying to work out for me how many points the Baneblade's worth.
Can someone explain the difference between 40k and Age of Sigmar? I have a few Age of Sigmar minis, but I don't know the lore. 40k and Age of Sigmar are, think of them as parallel universes. They're completely unconnected, but they're not unconnected because they share some of the same chaos gods. So they're like two parallel universes, but they share some of the same chaos gods. There are some Sigmar models of demons that you can use in 40k, but only a few. Like you've got, you know, you've got like I don't know the chaos gods in Sigmar, but you've got Nurgle. Nurgle's in Sigmar. That's where my Sigmar knowledge ends. Yeah, and it's things like Orks and Orks, which is so it's like a parallel. Imagine like a mirror, parallel universe. They're not really connected, but they share the same. Yeah. Paul Di Tommaso says it much better. He says 40k is sci-fi, Sigmar is fantasy.
There you go.
They're not in the same. They're not like one follows the other. There's no continuity. They're completely different universes. Adeptus says the thing is tarantulas stay outside and are a rare sight, but the damn scorpions are everywhere. Yeah, but at least the scorpions glow in the dark. I was going to do a mascot that was just a talking skull, says Mayhem, but then realised that Cosgrove Hall may sue my ass off. Probably not, if it's just a talking skull.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars, to oversimplify it, says Adeptus. Yeah, there you go. That's Sigmar versus 40k. Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars. Except Games Workshop also do Lord of the Rings, but ignore that. Fester the Kit Basher, Mad Doc Fester, says Mayhem, and then Edward says Moist Duck.
Moist duck.
I like a nice duck. Adeptus says I'm not super familiar with Sigmar because I've always leaned towards sci-fi. Yeah, I'm not a big fantasy fan. I play Skyrim, but that's fantasy for me. That's as far as I want to get. I find proper horses and swords and magic kind of pathetic, really. Probably why I didn't like watching The Wheel of Time. It was all fantasy crap. Sort of. I didn't know they were completely separate games, says Candygram, thanks to Paul and Andy. Yeah. I don't play the games, I don't plan on playing them. I simply buy whatever kits appeal to me, says Paul. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much similar to my mindset. If the kit looks like it sparks an interest in me, whatever faction it is, doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah. But he does have the advantage that my earpiece is falling out. He does have the advantage that there are more. He can put Sigmar orcs into his 40k orc kits and have a greater pool of models to play with in his orc theme. Whereas there's nothing in Sigmar I can buy that will fit in with Imperial Guard. Even if I'm not playing it, I'm not going to have a Sigmarine on the back of a Rhino because that doesn't really make any sense. So.
Most of the vehicles the orcs can have looted, so.
Yeah. I like fancy and I enjoyed Wheel of Time, says Paul Di Tommaso. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it at all, I'll be honest. I just found it kind of boring.
It's like the insanity of the Warlick, isn't it? I mean, that's going to come into its own.
Yeah. Dude, we are on 5:54. It's time to go home.
Oh, really?
Time to go home. Well, I finished doing these 3 dudes. Not finished them, I've just built the generic bodies that they all are based on. So I've got them 3 done. I'll go quickly full screen and show, and then you can do yours.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll just move my crud out of the way.
Crud. So I built that guy, and I built that guy, who look like they need a wee, and I've built a guy who really needs an electric guitar. It's a shame it comes with sword and not an electric guitar. Just look at that. He really is just like.
Can you have him holding the sword as if it was a guitar?
No, I don't think there's an option for that. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, so I've got them. They're just the generic bodies. On top of those, you can variant them between the what are they? I've got no idea. The Metropolis Cobons or the Immortis. I can't think of a funny name for Immortis Guard because it's already a stupid name anyway. So yeah, so I've got them 3 done. So next week I'll carry on with the arms and the heads and that.
Absolutely.
That's what I have been doing. What about you, Colin? Where are you up to? Let's see what you've been doing.
I've been doing.
Squig!
I've been doing the squig. I've started de-seaming these Aris.
Look at the squigularity.
And I'll start filling along the top of the armour there to get rid of that seam. His underbelly's got a bit of glue in it, but he's got a natural ridge or groove that goes along his tummy anyway.
There you go.
So I only want to knock off a slight bit of seamage there.
Yeah.
And then we got all of that lot built. And that literally just clips in each side of his hips with an H. Like that.
Look at that.
And it'll sit just like that.
I love the idea that the Orks are able to build any machine they want and yet they still have a vehicle that's powered by a squig and not just an engine.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? But yeah, you
it's like making a horse and cart. It's like I could make a diesel truck, or I could just make a horse
Yeah.
and cart. Why would you not just make a diesel?
I just love the insanity of it. You
It's
know,
gorgeous.
it's just like,
Lovely, isn't it?
how do we attach it to the squig? Let's just bolt a plate to its hips and
Yeah.
attach it there. It's like,
When
yeah,
you
it's
are
like-
you going to keep the squig separate for painting, or are you going to just? Wing
Oh
it and see
yeah,
what
yeah. I've got
happens?
to keep it separate. Yeah, that's why I've done it so that it just pops on
Sweet.
and off.
Sweet as.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to glue it and permanently fix it because painting it's going to be a dog otherwise. So.
Yeah.
No,
Very sad.
sub-assemblies, mate.
Good lad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Awesome. Right, well, I think what we'll do is we'll call it a show there. I need to go and start figuring something out for dinner.
No
And
worries.
I need a fresh cup of tea. But I think that's going to do us for today. So, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. There's, 28 of you now. Thank you very much to all of you who've been watching. I'm trying to fight off a burp. It's been very kind of you to join us as always. Don't forget, of course, if you'd like to help support this channel and Colin's channel, you can go to either patreon.com/modelmakingguru or patreon.com/Festa67's workshop and become a patron.
Absolutely.
Or you can click the join button underneath any one of my videos or any one of Colin's videos on his channel to support the channel that way. All support is gratefully appreciated and acknowledged.
Absolutely, folks.
Because we need it to stay alive. Without your support, we'd have to stop doing this and you wouldn't have this nonsense to watch on a Sunday. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Simple as that. But we will be back, not tomorrow because it's bank holiday, so yeah, we're not doing Me Models Monday. I was hoping to start the T62 filming this week. It didn't happen. So we'll say as we did last week, again, hopefully start filming the T62. What have you got coming this week, Cole?
My last episode of the E-Models bike is getting voiced over later on tonight. That'll be up during the week, so that bike is built and ready and done. I'll then be live again on Wednesday with Dave in the evening on my channel, and then it'll be me and you for the Friday frolic at the end of the week. Mate.
Yes, I might. If I get the urge, I might do a random live stream here and there because I'm enjoying building these.
Absolutely.
I might get
mate.
some mileage, or I might do some video game streaming. I don't know yet. Look at me falling out right at the last minute. That's just taking the mickey now. It's taking the taking the mickey now. That is. I fell out of my teleprogram. Like and subscribe. My teleprogram broke. Like and subscribe.
Oh, will you like?
Yeah, I might do some video game streaming through. I don't know. I will see. I was hoping to do some Space Marine streaming, but I've not figured out yet how I'm going to get audio into my headphones from the old Xbox 360. So I don't know yet. And it's going to be it might look crap because it's all fast movement and I'm on the low crappy algorithm. So I don't know. My broadband now, mate, is 380. And my upload is 40. You could stream in like perfect crystal clear 1080p with no artifacting at all. You git. I hate you. I hate you.
You said
I know.
I was a bit pixelated.
Yeah, but then something fixed it and now you've got like twice as much upload as me.
Yeah, because they run the fibre optic to the house.
Yeah, well there you go then.
Yeah.
Git. I hate you anyway. Yeah, don't forget, of course, if you are a patron or a channel member already of me or Colin, do please go along to the 24/7 hangout, the 24/7 Zoom hangout that's live every day, all day. Anyone who's a patron or member is welcome.
Absolutely.
There are links in the description below the video. If you've not already figured out how to do it, there are links in the description below the video if you're a patron or a member to tell you how to go and get the information to log into that. And if you've not got a camera or you're not happy on camera, there's also a Facebook group as well. If you're a patron or a member and you're not in the Facebook chat, just drop Colin an email. Drop him a friend request on Facebook. Yep. Drop Colin a friend request. Colin, his personal page, not his, obviously.
There's details on the links on the channel for that. But you can also join the Zoom 24/7 hangout, but choose to stay in the chat room within the hangout, so you don't have to do audio that way.
I think you can go in and do audio only as well, can't you? You don't have to have a
yeah,
camera.
you can go in and do audio only. There's multiple ways you can join it, and it's your choice how you come in and interact.
Yeah, if you've got a microphone but no camera, you can still join and just be audio only. That's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's going to do us for today. So thank you very much, everyone who's watching. Take care of yourselves. Please go make something awesome. Please go be awesome, as you already are. And until next time, I shall say, take care of yourselves. Thank you, Colin, again for another Sunday show.
Not a problem, mate. Always my pleasure, as you know, and thanks to everyone for popping in and keeping us company.
Yeah. And until then, I shall say...
Adios, amigos.
Oh, you... Oh, use it. Oh, it's my light. Oh, you thief. Oh...